started. And
I wasn't gonna be a bat. Don't worry, guys.
I should actually link it before I do my intro.
Is Modify Explosive in Dark Heresy 2?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But hello and welcome. Now that I've added at my normal group, and I will go post it in Order Discordia. Paste. Yay. Yes, anyway. Welcome to Dark Heresy Burning Systems Suicide Cell, which I actually have to do the full name now because there are more than one there's more than one cell. Although none of those cells are active. Blair to you too, Harrison. And seeing as you said that, you can be first. Harrison.
Yay, I'm Harrison.
You are playing.
Sixes.
Next on the list we have Mr. E.
Hi, I'm Mr. E. I am playing Isabel, the illustrious Adeptus Sororitas.
Cool. We have a new player.
Who
will get a proper introduction. Say hi, Serene.
Hello.
Hi, Serene.
Hi.
Sod you, Harrison. We also have Spartan.
What's up? I'm playing Blork, the Ogre.
And then we have, last but not least, we have Theodore.
Hey!
Who's playing Leroy. So, last time, Bacon wanted to do a Duel of Wits, and then he decided actually he's going to drop out the campaign because he's got 5 weeks of being mugged by police or whatever he does as a job.
No, not Bacon.
Yeah, unfortunately Bacon has dropped out. So, McConnell, your cat engineer.
Our friendly furry is gone.
Yes, they have been renegated to the corner of we don't talk about anymore.
No, our medic! Crap!
I did just take Medicaid though.
Well, shit.
And I'm also planning on becoming a heretic at some point, so...
Sixes narrows eyes.
Heretic? What?
Heretic.
Well, unfortunately, I think Isabel's gonna pop you one then.
I'm going to have to burn you alive. I'm sorry.
No, heretic! Tech, with the tech, not tick.
Oh,
That
okay.
sounds
Now
heretical to me.
I'll
Sounds
have to
heretical.
That sounds like a heretical technician to me.
No, Harrison, you are fully aware who's in this game as well, as an NPC. And they will definitely burn Theodore alive. You know how effective my tech priest is.
Don't worry, Theodore. I'll become the medic if I need to. I have a lot of
Your
aptitude.
tech priest is also a heretic.
My tech priest? No, I'm not a heretic. Herix is not a heretic.
You were using, like, separatist modified plasma guns on Verdos.
You have no proof of that.
this.
Herix is the one with the video proof, and she definitely deleted any evidence of that.
Alright,
That cover-up, though.
Joking.
Nobody expects the Inquisition.
Honestly, if Herix starts burning everyone, everyone's dead.
Hey, Deadlight.
Yeah.
oh, what would Eric's be burning them with? Would it be with the flamer that I gave you?
I'll mind wipe that
Maybe.
shit. I ain't dying. See you guys. Mind wipe
yes, Harrison?
out.
Could I please take Modify Explosive? No, Modify Payload, which is the only one that lets you modify grenades.
Sure. Can you post it in the Discord, and then I will make a version of it for Dark Heresy between
Absolutely.
sessions. Cool. There's a bunch of stuff I want to copy from. I believe it's Shields, which has like all the fun, like plasma expertise and stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, all the fun weapon stuff. Also, you're gonna hate my weapon specialist now, by the way. I have 50. I have 50 agility.
Damn.
So I was just looking up Dunestrider legs, but whoever made the Mandragora Apocrypha didn't add them into the rarity chart for cybernetics.
That is true. What's the rarity?
Did
There's
they?
no, there's no rarity.
Yes, they
for
did.
it. No, there's no rarity for it. There should be
That
another
must
set of
mean they're
legs in that. I was going to say, before everyone decided to interrupt me every 2 seconds, there should be another set of
Sorry.
legs in that book. use the rarity of those, the spider ones. I can't remember what they're called. I'm sure.
I never even saw that.
Mecharachnoid motives.
Those ones. Yeah, just use that rarity.
Okay, those are extremely rare. Never mind that. I'll have to wait to be respected until I get those.
Yes, or steal something that's actually valuable.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that idea better.
We can do both.
So yes, last time you raided the Gunrunners HQ. You stole all their guns. You stole several of their people. You stole all of their dead bodies and gave them to some random tech priest in a garden. Because that's not weird.
No.
You interrogated 3 of them. I'm going to say you tried to interrogate Casso, but he is much more resilient.
No, I'm sure we can break him. But we don't have the time.
Yeah, you don't have the time. However, you do need to report in. And
I
you,
want. Nothing.
you report in, you've got prisoners, and, you know, some are being more cooperative than others. And due to numerous personnel being required to do other services, such as getting the secondary mana set up and bugged, etc., etc., a new person is sent to join you. New asset, shall we say. Serene, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, I am playing Alicia Celestine Loriental. She is a psyker, primarily.
Oh,
She
Jesus, no.
she is.
Alright, Isabel, start shooting.
Don't worry, I'm sanctioned.
And
I'm
Serene
actually
talk.
playing a sanctioned psyker this time, so I am by all means legal. I want that to be noted, you fuckers. I am legal. And not in the sexual way. Don't touch me.
your existence is still illegal, though.
The God Emperor was a psyker, right?
Excuse me?
It's only cool when he does it.
Yeah, oh, alright. Damn it. I'm just an imitator, boys, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. So, she is 20, and she's got a really bright white hair. In the light, that is. She has bright white hair when in direct sunlight, but most of the time it's just a bright golden color. She's pretty young at the age of 20.
So she's a mutant on top of that. Great.
Eh.
Yes, the current cast is a mixed group. Would you like to describe your characters briefly? For anyone that's...
Unremarkable
So-
tech priest looking person. Done.
Cool. Next on the list.
So, Isabel is a sororitas. So, but yeah, there's a reason why you need to mind your P's and Q's.
Okay. Basically the party's babysitter.
She basically hates everyone. That's basically what her character is.
Pretty
My
much.
character has the middle name of a sororitas member from the past.
Well, considering our group is mostly comprised of either psychers or mutants. Yeah.
Then there's an ogrine and a ratling, and they're just abhumans, so there's nothing special about them.
Just add
Filthy
Yeah.
scum.
You bastard! I typed up a whole paragraph. I typed up a whole paragraph
Hear
of
about
my damn
this
appearance.
microaggression.
Spartan, you've got like 20 billion paragraphs in your character sheets.
But none of it will come into play.
I know, but it's so fun for fluff.
I don't even have a backstory yet because I made this character like earlier today.
You made it like 5 minutes ago, I know, I'm fully aware.
Well, basically, long story short, I'm a quite ginormous ogre. I have very tough skin that is partly burnt from my years working in metal forges and stuff on a Imperial planet, where I worked making weapons and factory. I have tattooed on one of my arms, "Let none survive my wrath." I have on the other arm a bunch of hash marks in different colors. I'm wearing damaged Imperial Guard flak armor, a combat uniform, and I have some marks of distinguish and awards pinned on my chest.
I'm Leroy the Ratling. I have a full beard. My right eye is a bionic. And I'm about, I guess, like 3.5 feet tall. Sniper rifle, which is taller than I am. And I have an adorable little suit of cameline armor that's right now being covered up with just a cheap brown robe.
So yeah, that is the party. There's also some other people who are not here, so oh well. They don't get introductions. They can have introductions next time they're here. So yes,
My eye glows blue, by the way. That's very important. It's a blue eye.
You can't accidentally be mistaken for an Ewok or something. There's not an Ewok, it's what are those little annoying things?
Cookies?
No, the little ones. They go.
The Zariwok.
Sorry, no.
Jawas.
Jawas.
Once I get my Dune Strider legs, no one will make fun of me anymore.
Look, Jawas go Uti.
Respect it.
Utini, that's the thing. I can remember. I was just like trying to make a joke off the top of my head.
I vote
What are you talking about, Theodore? I'm like your best friend, man.
I vote we get a
Okay.
Jakara.
Lord likes me.
Lork likes kind of almost everyone.
Well, now I don't feel special.
He's a pretty easygoing guy, but he likes you the best since he has history with you.
Woohoo!
I think we should get a Jakara. That's my vote.
Okay.
Why don't you just get a Tau while you're at it? Just really, like, you know,
Jokera
we're
are
not the
my
Inquisition,
favorite
honest.
thing in the universe.
Well, if I get a Tau, then I'm gonna have to become a communist. But I'm not gonna do that because it works on paper, but in life, no. I'm just gonna step away from that one.
Is Six is still drunk as shit because he's like all fucking wobbled, like lopsided.
Whatever. No one cares. He can correct himself if he wished. But instead he's posting memes. So yes,
Let's roll.
yeah. What are you guys doing? I believe you voted you wanted to go to Kara's base.
Yes, we did.
I swear to God, if you told me something different, I would actually just be like, nope, tough.
Wait, weren't we going after the gun run?
Yes, the other gun runners. That's Kara.
Yeah. Go.
Yep.
Do it.
So, I
And
think
hopefully
than,
Sixes doesn't just open a door and chuck grenades in this time.
God.
I think rather than trying to kill them, we should try and keep them as our pet criminal contacts, because then we know people that have access to all the guns we need. We have ears on the ground for a wide variety of things, and they're soon going to have an inn with the noble houses, which could also be an asset. So I think that on the whole, it's better to keep them alive and under our sway than it is to just wipe them out.
I'm so
I
glad
And
you're
agree.
how
saying
do
that.
And
how? The question is how.
we threaten them with violence until they do it, and then we actually enact on that violence.
Sixes just walks in and does like the fucking Star Wars thing with the lightning hands, and he's just like, "You will join the dark side," and just fries like the leader, and then he's like, "And you will join me."
I say we.
I like.
And that is
Enthusiasm?
exactly what that is exactly what Blorg is going to explain in character.
Hold on, let me go take my experience back and go grab Smite real quick so I can do that for you guys.
I like the enthusiasm, but yeah, I doubt that's actually going to work.
Ideally, I say we force them all onto their knees and we just start lighting each one on fire until they say okay.
How about
Don't we
offer-
have like any implants that we can install in them to make them?
Yeah, we
more
can just get
obedient?
a crap load of explosive collars, and then if they don't do what we say, we just blow off their heads.
How about instead
No,
of doing any
subtlety.
guys, how instead of doing any of that, we offer them. Alright, we won't attack them if they provide tithe to us, not in money but in guns, because we have little use for money.
Harrison, could you bump up the volume on your transmission? Because it's a little
Am I
hard to
really
hear.
quiet?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How about now?
Yeah, it's better.
I say we force one of them.
How about now?
Oh gosh. Ow.
Turn
No,
your
sorry.
brain down.
This is the right level.
Yes.
Okay.
I say we
Sorry,
make
go-
one of them a sleeper agent.
What I was saying was, if we offer them the ability, like, if we shut down all the gun running operations in town, except for the ones that, like,
Bingo!
go for us, we have a monopoly on the market, and they're too grateful and scared to want to overthrow us.
I agree with that. I think that that's the best course of action.
The question is how.
As a way to seal the deal, we can just go up to them and be like, all right, you want to be your partners in this? Now, we can come up with a more eloquent way to say it, but in order to secure their loyalty, let's say, tell us who your major rivals are right now, and we'll go and eliminate them. And then we go kill those guys.
And hopefully,
After we brutally maim them and threaten to feed them to the Ogren?
No, like, considering, right, guys, we're pretty sure that their main rivals are the guys we just took out. Now, considering we just took them out, there's a chance that news hasn't actually spread yet. So if we go to them now and say, like, okay, we'll take out your rivals, if they name those guys, we can literally just be like, okay, done.
Yeah, that's true.
I will correct you on that, Harrison. They probably do know, because if you remember correctly, one of the 3 groups in there was actually members of that gang.
Ah, damn it.
I have an idea. Once we do whatever it is we're gonna...
By any chance?
Sorry, let me...
Did we offer...
No, you still got him alive.
Wasn't Carla trying to marry off, like, one of her children to a noble?
Yes.
Yeah.
We could probably, make sure that goes down smoothly. Or stop it from happening, with a word to our, throne agent.
Mm-hmm. I'm really liking this, because you have no idea what I've got planned. It's brilliant.
So what if... So the guy that...
We stick with what works, going and kill them all.
I suggest we take one of them that are like in line to be able to become leader of the gang. We work
have
with
a
him.
leader.
Do we?
We have a leader.
No,
So-
we don't have Carla, we have the other gang's leader.
No, we got their leader.
Have we?
No!
The enemy leader. Their opposing leader.
No,
number
he's
one.
dead.
Yeah.
You killed him.
We did?
Yeah, that was Dassos. That was Dassos. And then their gang split apart into 2 separate factions under Marek and Casso, who you've both got.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Casso gave us Kara's base location. Where is... I don't see on the map Marek's.
Marek was the one that gave you Kara's base, or one of them gave you Kara's base. I can't remember which one now.
Oh.
It was Marek.
Oh, I just thought that Casso gave it because he's associated with red, and Casso's base is X'd in red, so I figured that matched up.
Yeah, no it doesn't. What it should be is green, but I was being lazy last session.
Did we ever actually explore Meeting Spot Warehouse 2?
Yes, that was where where Isabel died.
Oh, okay.
I should probably remove that because that's never going to be used again.
Because I was just like, it says Warehouse 2, and then we already have Warehouse that's searched, but Warehouse 2 was not searched, so...
You know, that's really surprising. I was envisioning Kara's name being spelt with a C, and that's just kind of throwing me off.
Aha!
So
That may be
it's
because
Kara
I'm
and my
dyslexic.
group name.
No, both are valid spellings of Kara.
Yeah,
I'm just... It's more of a C Kara.
I'm just inept and dyslexic, and so everything I write is rubbish. Oh yeah, I haven't given you... does someone want to take notes for the session? If I quickly make a handout for it.
I vote not.
I did last time, and no one said jack shit about what I took, so I'm not going to take it again. I also think I took really crappy notes anyway, so...
I'm really bad at that. So...
Hey Mars. I'm recording this, just FYI. Okay, fine, if no one wants to take notes, then don't come to me when you forget what's happened.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll take notes.
Cool, let me just actually make this so people can actually take notes, not what I did, and just make a handout. There you go.
By the way, side note, do we know what is in the Chimera full of weapons that we obtained last session?
No.
Okay.
Because technically it's still... sort of the next day, and you haven't really had chance to go through it. It's like a lot of stuff. You've basically dumped it on their on Arix's quartermaster. Arix being the one who's in charge of security at the place, who some of you haven't or haven't met. She's not been in the campaign as such, so if people are wondering who she is, don't worry. But basically,
Well, we have a. Alright, I wrote down that we have a layout of Kara's house from last session from Merrick, I guess, is the guy that gave us it. So if we decide to go to Kara's base, we have like a blueprint of the area, right? So if we go in to make negotiations, the thing goes south, can we like pre-plan an escape route?
sure.
Alright, well, we'll kind of start with that since we all seem to want to go to Kara's base, but we're all disagreeing on what we want to do when we get there. So if we do negotiations, we should have an escape route, and then I guess if we go there and get in combat, we either die or use the escape route anyway.
Okay. If you really want to do that, that's totally fine.
Should I go mess with the prisoner that was not willing to work with us, since that's what my character would have been sent here for?
You could if you wish.
I'm going to do that.
Wasn't Bacon our face character?
I'm your
Bacon
new
was
face
one
character.
of your one of your face characters. Here is the blueprint of the manor.
I'm kind of a face, more
Yeah,
aggressive.
you've got a few faces. Grey
I mean, I
Forest.
can even do it myself, but I feel like I'm better served by keeping an eye out in case things go plonky.
Grey Forest, Missin's character, is actually a very face character. Like, that's
Faciest.
they're the faciest, but with them not here, that's down. You can have a face sort of character.
Fascist.
Yeah, had a fascist as well.
Execute him.
Grey's Pyrian it was a sort of face character. You got like plenty of social characters.
Yeah. I'm a face psyker, so.
That's fair enough.
I am assuming that the right side is the first level and the left side is like the second level?
That is correct.
Okay, because the numbers just kind of match that way.
Yes.
Could I get an idea of what's done to this, the prisoner that's not willing to work with us? Just like an idea?
Jack shit.
Basic
you just-
interrogation.
Oh, alright. So, has he been receptive to physical means at all?
We haven't done anything with him. We
Not as
ran out of
such.
time.
Not as such, no. I'm saying you have done some basic stuff because I wanted to gloss over it. But he's
Alright.
not been receptive to anything. You've tried.
Alright, well, let's do the one thing I won't be doing very much. Let's fucking dive into this motherfucker's mind and see his thoughts.
Okay.
It's an opposed willpower. -10.
Okay. Let me just. I've got to roll a willpower at -10, right?
Yep.
Kind of gonna slink back and keep my gun at the ready, just in case anything looks like it's becoming an exploding demon.
I failed awfully.
That's Isabel's job, which would basically just mean shoot him as soon as he touches him and
Okay.
tries linking.
Okay, so there's 2 people watching. You still fail,
I still fail.
so unfortunately you get nothing more than a few basic thoughts. And
You might
he does.
want to fate point that.
I'm going to fate point that.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna cast it at Psi 1. So that'll give me a +10.
If both characters fail it, you get a few basic thoughts, but nothing more.
Oh yeah, no, this guy's just not gonna crack.
No.
Damn.
He gets a few basic thoughts. None of them are very pretty. They're just sort of like ways of how he wants to kill you all, and some are quite graphic actually.
Oh,
Would it help if I dosed him with Obscura?
if it lowers his willpower?
No, because then he'd be freaking out if he was awake, or otherwise he'd
Actually-
be unconscious and in a dream state.
Actually, hold on, that first one would have passed.
Would it?
Yeah, I forgot to put in my psi focus.
Oh. No, it wouldn't. Your target's still 53.
Yeah, never mind. My bad. I got confused with the second one. My bad.
What is that tech used for?
Oh, just test. I was wondering if it was working.
Yes, it is working. No one can pass tests.
Well, if we can ever get this guy to crack and like lower his willpower, then maybe I can try again.
Yeah, it'd probably take at least like a week of solid torture. So.
And with that, I'm gonna leave him with the hallucination.
Okay, that's okay. Fair enough.
Just because fuck this guy. That's an opposed willpower.
Okay.
No negatives.
Like, I thought you guys wanted to plan a mana thing.
Yeah, I was sent here to fuck with this prisoner, so I'm just gonna fuck with him, and then we can go do what we gotta do.
Okay. What am I rolling? Just straight willpower.
Oh, willpower. Straight willpower.
You're meant to roll first. You are aware.
Yeah. God damn it!
Okay, you
I jinxed
hallucinate
myself
yourself.
early.
Oh wait, 95.
No, the power just doesn't go off.
Oh, is it 96 that causes Perils of the Warp? Not Perils of the
Nope, you had to hit doubles.
Oh, is it just doubles? Oh, okay, fair.
Yep, as long as I don't get a double, we're fine.
Fair enough.
Only a 10% chance.
Yeah. So, with that,
So yes,
I jinxed myself earlier.
Yes, you did. Now, back to what you were doing. This is the rough layout of the mana you're told. Unfortunately, you can't give you much more details than that.
Is there like a road in front of the manor?
Yeah, there's like gardens in front of the manor. And around it. It's quite a poor quality map.
So
Sorry
like,
about that.
what are these things? Are those like windows?
Yes, they appear to be.
Oh, I'm using my influence to get a drop harness and spider pads. So it's 20 influence damage right now.
Theodore, here's a hint. Type it in chat. As to not break the flow.
Alright, my bad.
Like, it's... This is something that I've said is, like, if you're doing something that's totally out, either type it or wait until. I mean, you could try and assess the mana yourself to get some more information. The map you've got isn't giving you much.
Would I make a logic test to try to determine the best escape route if shit went bad? If we like basically just go in the front door and try doing peaceful negotiations?
Sure.
Do I have any modifiers or just base?
Just a base logic.
So this is their mana, right?
This is
I am not
Kara's
able
mana,
to-
yes.
I'm not
So-
able to figure it out.
Even if this goes bad, like we still needed mana to satisfy that other guy.
That's in the works.
I mean, we could just give him this one if we kill everyone here by accident.
That is true. There is another mana already in the works with some bugs already placed and others being placed.
Ah, okay.
Well, now we can sell this one.
Yeah, like you could try and sell this one and get some additional influence and stuff. But yes,
It's like our Inquisitor sent us 1 mana. If we got 2, think how impressed they'd be.
well, you haven't got one finished yet.
Shush.
Alright, well, Blork scratches his head when he tries to think of how to escape, and he just like shrugs. He's like, "There are glass windows, just jump out one." And then he just points that we should just go in the front door if we're doing peaceful negotiations.
I'm gonna go up on the roof first, and hopefully they won't even know I'm there.
Okay. So are you
And
guys
then I
going
can
to...
also...
Okay, before you do that, are you guys going to the manor?
Yes.
Yes.
As you roll up, at the entrance, you see something a bit odd. You see an enforcer's rhino parked outside, and they are there's 2 enforcers arguing with what appears to be a valet or some sort of butler.
Is our enforcer with us?
No.
Can we tell what they're arguing about?
Not without getting close. The valet's the butler seems to be very skilled in that while he is arguing, he's very good at not raising his voice.
Right. Do the enforcers look like they're getting agitated? Like, are they showing signs of just like they just don't want to deal with this guy anymore?
They're kind of... give me a scrutiny test, actually.
I think scrutiny is actually something I can do.
Scrutiny is reading someone's body language.
I can do scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any modifiers?
+10. Not particularly trying to hide it.
God damn it.
Yes, they might be fed up or annoyed. You can't really tell from here. They kind of got your backs to you.
I'll look to the group and
Doesn't someone have a picked fly?
Not in this game.
I have a staff.
Those things are fun though.
Do we notice anything abnormal about the manor since we like can physically see it now? Like, is there like any people like on the roof with guns guarding it, or like just people in the windows with guns, or there's like a heavy bolter sitting out in the front lawn watching the front gate or some crap like that?
That would be an awareness test. +10, and the lighting level is sort of daytime, early morning-ish, like 9 or 10ish. So it's like full lights, but there's a light drizzle. It's rather miserable.
I don't see anything. I don't know if anyone else can make the test.
Anyone wants to try a spot?
Yeah,
Heresy?
I'll make.
Yeah, sure.
I'll try, but awareness isn't something I focused on.
That's fair enough.
Oh,
Isabel's too busy judging the rest of the party.
that's what she does.
I'm gonna try and see if I can notice anything about the security of the manor.
Yeah, okay. Awareness.
Would
Same.
my auspex play into that?
No.
Wait, can I roll security?
You
Or
could
is
roll.
security just for...
Yeah, you could roll security.
Ooh.
Did it go through?
Not on my end. Well, I can tell you with people's.
Oh
yeah.
my god, by 2.
Wow, you guys cannot pass tests today. What
No.
you can tell is this area of the map, which I actually want to update this map to give it a bit more variety. But this sort of part of town seems to be a lot of old and noble houses, and a lot of them are either like overgrown with vines and just really bad, or and like actual crumbling. Some of them are decent. This is one of the more decent ones. Somebody's definitely trying to taking steps to make it look like a proper manor. But yeah, you can just about see near the gates 2 security guards, but they look more like thugs than like actual proper security. You know, in leathers.
Oh, it went through.
Yeah, but that was the second one when it didn't go through, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'd have to take the first one.
I want to use my Synescience to see if I can't like sense if there's anybody with psychic powers inside that we might have to worry about.
Okay.
Because if there's a psychic in there, that's going to be pretty problematic. Modifiers?
It's just gonna be a straight roll. I'll keep the modifiers hidden. Yeah. You don't sense any psychers, but you do sense something dark. It's not like chaos or anything like that, but it's like dark energy.
Hey,
Would it be like a lot of negative like emotions coalesced into one, or is
Yes.
it just like some odd energy that I just can't pinpoint?
Yeah, it's more just like raw emotion than anything. There's a lot of death, a lot of blood, a lot of suffering.
If we're gonna go in, guys, we might want to be careful. There's
And why is that?
There's some dark tides going on in there. I can't tell why, but it feels like there's been a lot of suffering in that manner.
If
A
it
lot of
matters,
pain.
if it matters at all, by the way, my logic test should have been at base 40. I forgot to put in my modifier, so I only failed by like 0.1 degrees of failure. If that like gives me any idea.
There's no easy escape route.
Okay.
It's a manor in the
Of course
middle of a like.
All right, here.
There's no like drop ship at the back or anything. You know,
Alright.
or like river you could just jump in and hide and stuff like that.
Of course there is.
Damn.
It's called becoming a fish and flushing ourselves.
No.
But yes,
So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna just walk
Well, I
in
mean,
the
of
front door?
course, there's the old standby getaway of just having a designated driver, and then when things go bad, we vox them in, tell them to swing by the front, and we all pile out.
that could
Theodore,
work.
knowing you, that just means drive the Chimera over the two guys and the butler, and then we all just go in there.
Also a viable option.
Like, totally viable. Just crush the two police officers, the butler, go in there and shoot everyone.
They can't threaten you if their legs are all broken.
I don't think their legs are going to be broken if we run them over with a Chimera.
I feel like I want to say they probably will be.
I think a little bit more than just their legs will be broken.
So they have a rhino, and you're pretty sure there's more than 2 people on a rhino.
Is the door on the Rhino open?
No.
Damn.
Well, what we can do is send them a message and meet them at a neutral location.
I vote that we use Isabel as the communications medium between these people, since she is the most normal and noble looking at this rate. Blorg will
Do you
kind of
want
think that-
normal or noble when dealing with criminal arms dealers?
Yeah, but I don't think you want a 8-foot ogre or a 2-foot fucking midget doing it. Or
Hey,
a psyker.
3.5
This whole group is full of I'm just saying that she's probably the best chance. I don't think a psyker is probably the best idea either.
I don't
Well-
think you look too much like a psychic, do you, Serene?
No, the only thing that gives me away is my staff. Unless someone uses Psyniscience and specifically looks for my magical powers, which I could try to dampen while talking, there's no way people can tell I'm a psyker.
Alright, then I change my vote to he goes and makes the communication then, since he's the most normal looking.
I mean, 6 is.
We could just leave something with the valet. Just, or
Yeah,
have them
but the point
respond
is
to
that you gotta go up and talk to him. That's what I'm saying. So if we have to leave a message, I'm saying that the most non-abnormal looking person should go leave it.
6's doesn't necessarily look better than usual. He's
Yeah, this place has a lot. If there's one thing you notice, this planet is a hybrid of Forge and Hive. So there are an abnormally high number of tech priests for a Hive world.
I also meant that in that I don't really have any externally showing implants.
That is true.
As long as they don't look at my legs.
They have
I
a
would
strict
give you
leg
my coat,
inspection
but
policy.
So are we all in agreement that we're leaving a message for them to meet us at a different area to communicate, rather than try to talk to them in the manor?
I bet we try to talk to them in the manor.
Okay, 1 vote for talking in the manor. I vote that we just go and try and talk to him in the manor. So that's 2 votes.
Okay.
else?
Mystery.
Go to the manor.
I vote we
Great.
pull them out into an ambush.
Alright, so
Yeah,
we
I
got 3
also
votes
vote
for
for that
talking.
because, it's a suicide mission to go into a manor full of the arbiters, I guess, are also already interested. That just seems unnecessarily dangerous.
We could also figure out what the enforcers want to do with the manor, and maybe work with them.
See, I was gonna say if we had our enforcer dude, that'd be really maybe not easy, but it would certainly be easier having an enforcer try to talk to another enforcer about what the hell's going on. But he is not with us, and apparently the NPC is not with us either.
No, because I don't want to play a PC's character if I can avoid it.
So we currently have 3 votes for go to the manor and 2 votes for drag him out and shoot him or something.
How do you do a duel of wits? Because I really think going inside the manor where we could be trapped in there in between Arbites and also a manor full of the gang is just a really bad idea.
Unfortunately, that's not something I looked up between sessions because Bacon dropped out.
Okay,
It's a
then we'll just go
really
with
long
boats then
company.
and go into the manor.
You just want to go into the manor? Okay, cool.
Also, it's Arbites, isn't it?
These are enforcers, not arbiters. These are planet cops, not space cops.
Ah, okay.
So the difference is enforcers are less well equipped, whereas arbiters or RBTs or whatever you want to call them, RBTs, whatever. The arbiters tend to have the bolters and the really shiny stuff, whereas enforcers tend to have more like police officers. So enforcers are police officers, arbiters are more like riot gear / dredge dread.
If need be, and we do cause a scene, I could try to erase mines. Note that.
I can erase mines too. It's called a bullet.
Mine is more subtle.
Mine doesn't. His doesn't involve death.
Well,
Severe
But
brain damage.
mine involves painting the walls for free, so you know you got to think of the.
Okay, so are we going inside or are we staying out?
To the votes, we're going inside.
All right, let's go.
Okay, who goes up first, or do you just go as a group?
As a group.
I am gonna hang back and see if I can infiltrate from the outside. So they're all, at least initially.
Okay. As everyone but Theodore, Leroy walks up, the valet looks over at you and gives you an odd look. So, look, if you're not going to help arbiters, just enforcers, just get lost. Don't have time for you. He turns to the enforcers, just like, okay, fine, whatever. They just turn and walk back into the Rhino. The valet looks at the party of an Ogrin, and several people, and a tech priest, and gives you a strange look and says, yes, can I help you?
Where are we on the map?
You're not on the map.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh.
Question to ask when someone comes up.
Out of
Sorry.
character, what are we here for? We're here to do a battle of wits or something?
No, we just want to talk to Kara. And
I thought the vote currently was we're gonna try to strong arm them into like giving us guns and trade and stuff. And if they don't, Plan B was kind of shoot them all. That's my understanding.
that is also my understanding.
Is anyone in disagreement with Plan A, Plan B?
I just need to know.
Speak up now.
Nah, it sounds foolproof.
All right, there we go. So talk to them first. If they don't agree, then we try killing them all.
It's always worked.
Alright.
Okay, so you walk up. Who speaks up? And you're like, yes, can I help you?
We would like to speak to the master of the house.
Mistress Kara. Yes, you may be able to help. Come, follow me. Turns and walks in.
That was an unusually cryptic response to can we please talk to the person... I don't know. Just, sure.
You literally that is very cryptic response. I like to think that was said out loud.
Yeah.
Like, yes, well, it's been a very cryptic day, shall we say? And he
That
walks
was
in.
even more cryptic than the last statement.
Perfect. Yes, he leads you in. You are led into the foyer, which is here. That's not how you pay. And then he would lead you into the... Oh, the sitting room's upstairs. He would lead you into the front parlour, which is this room here. He informs you to sit while he goes and gets the mistress of the house.
When the moment he's gone, I check the security camera.
Okay, fair enough. He asks, do any of you require any refreshments?
Ooh, yes. Hang on a sec.
Lorgro raised his hand.
I'm a sec, very well.
No, but how has the day been for the mistress? We do not wish to be too annoying, if that makes sense. We don't want to overstay our welcome.
Yes, very well. No, I understand. It has been a very distressful day, but perhaps you may be able to help with that. I shall have someone send in some Amasec now.
Are any of these chairs able to withstand my weight since he told me to sit? And I want to be polite. Or should I just remain standing? Can Blorg just make the assumption that none of these chairs would withstand his weight?
These chairs look pretty plush, so you're pretty sure they just disintegrate if you look to them too hard.
Alright, Blorg will just move a chair out and just stand by the table with his friends then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand.
Okay, very well. A few minutes go by, a servant comes in with some amasec. It's like a bottle of brandy, and he sets out a few glasses and pours them out. He will pour out... there's 4 of you, correct? Yes, 4 of you entered the house. So he'll pour out 4. And then he will...
I do not wish any.
Oh, when you say that, he's like, oh, very well. And doesn't pour out the last one, but he pours out 3. They're like, you know, quite decent glasses. And then, yes. Harrison, you said you wanted to check security? That would be a security test.
Okay. That's security test. I am technically trained in it, and I succeed.
Yeah, there's sort of basic security. As you've been walking in, you sort of seen lurking in the shadows, what you can basically describe as underhiver thugs. Sort of the people you were dealing with back in Dassos' base, and the other gun runners. They sort of lurk around in corners, but they seem to be discreet.
What, like they're trying to not be noticed by us? Or like they're just cleaning stuff?
Yeah, they're trying to not be noticed by anyone. But they're doing quite a poor job. There's like one sitting in a corner and you don't see him immediately, but then he like literally just lights a cigarette, and it's like really obvious.
I will point one out to the others and then invite them over to share our drinks.
He gingerly walks out and takes it, and then just like slinks back to the shadow without like really saying much.
What's your name, boy? When he walks over, I'm gonna address him. What's your name?
I was informed not to speak to guests. I'm sorry.
Well, he deserves to be shot. He just spoke, so.
You're not a commissar, so you don't get that call.
Damn it.
Well, you're clearly not doing a very good job at not talking to the guests, are you?
Is the whiskey that was poured for me, by the way, proportionally like large since of my size? I just want to know if I drink it, will I like have intoxication?
No.
Okay.
He poured like everyone a single, and then he poured you like a double. And that's like the best the servant could do.
Okay.
But they're like quite delicate glass, yeah, crystal glass. But yeah, he sort of like slinks back when you talk, and he's like, I really shouldn't say anything.
Can't hurt to have some casual chat while we're waiting.
Give me a charm test.
I'm good at charm. Any modifiers?
-10, because he's quite reluctant to really talk to you guys.
For every hey baby you throw at him, you get a +10.
I was just hoping.
Like, hey baby, like, there's nothing wrong with talking.
He's like, look, I know it's boring waiting and stuff, and it's boring guarding, but Kara's really worked up. I do not want to get on her bad side. Sorry. And he like slinks back.
Curses.
He like quickly drinks the glass and then just like puts it down on the table out of sight, like sort of away from him. So,
don't worry, we'll keep the fact that you had a drink secret. I'll wink at him.
He like nods. Thanks. Okay. Then after a few minutes, Kara walks in. She looks like a noble, which is not what you were expecting, because you thought as a gunrunner she would be a gunrunner. But no, she looks like a noble, sort of, you know, in decent dress. She walks in, gives the party a strange look, and is like, yes, can I help you? I was not expecting guests today, but...
Alice will wait for them to speak, because she doesn't quite understand the full circumstances that they're here.
That's fair enough.
But she'll wait to jump in if she needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Lurk just turns his head and looks at Harrison.
Alright, fine. Yes, we were hoping you could discuss business.
Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood to discuss any business.
A certain
Usually-
business I've heard you've been involved in from. What's the other guy's name? The
Dassus.
people in prison. Yeah, from that I dropped his name.
Ah, you're after that sort of business. Unfortunately, while I'd normally be willing to at least consider it, today has been a rather distressing day, shall I say. My youngest, Stralis, has gone missing.
Oh.
What was this boy like? I'll ask in more of like a worrying tone, like, oh, maybe we can help, not like, oh, tell me all about your life, girl.
Yes, she's like, yes, he wasn't really much, he was interested in tech, but that's as far as it went. He kept himself to himself, interested in the newest holovid or whatever, or the newest servitors and etc. etc. But maybe.
Well, if you'd be willing to do business, maybe we can assist in finding him. As
Yes, well,
partners, if you'd say.
quite. The thing is, he went missing while he didn't leave the manor.
Strange.
Yes, very. He's gone missing. He went missing last night, as a matter of fact, and I'm not sure how he got out. None of my security has not detected any breaches, and as such, I've.
I want to send a telepathic message over to Harrison.
Okay.
It's an opposed unless you allow me to.
He wouldn't be made aware of it because you didn't actually say anything about this ability to the rest of the party.
So I just feel a strange presence
Yeah,
in my
you'd
mind.
feel a strange presence. Yes,
I'm going to try and resist that
that's fine.
and fail.
All of a sudden, the Rick Roll, song just starts playing
So
in your head.
you do need to you do need to roll as well. Even if
Yeah,
they do allow it, you do need to roll in case you like summon demons and stuff, which would be quite amusing.
Oh god.
That is 1 degree of failure, so the power does not go off.
I think I failed by slightly more though.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't. You failed by 4.
Oh,
He failed by like
10.
10,
11.
11. I can't do maths on the fly. Shut up.
Yeah.
But no.
Anyway, as she says that he has went missing but has never left the manor, Blorg in the background will kind of be like, he very good at playing hide and seek.
He does not. She does not give you the dignity of answering that. You got the scrutiny test. You got one of the tests.
Maybe we could help you look for him. We do have certain skills that you may not have.
Yes, I believe a fresh pair of eyes would be helpful. My staff, she glances over at the guard in the corner. I will have a look at that between breaks, Harrison. She glances at while they're very good at what they do, they are limited, shall we say, in the nicest possible way. But yes, I could do with sort of fresh pair of eyes.
If you would allow us, or if you don't want a big group walking around, just a few of us to do some looking around. Of course, we can take guards if you feel it more comfortable, but if we can help as long as you're willing to do business.
I shall have. I'll be willing to do business after things have settled down. I've got the wedding to oversee as well as this, and I do not want this to get in the way. While I am dear about
Perhaps we could be of assistance in both matters.
perhaps okay. Find my son, and I shall let you in on business a bit more. Is that fair enough?
A quest.
That
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
That is all we ask for is just some of your time.
You said
That's
large
all.
group. Were there more of you?
No, this is us, but you may not want all 4 of us running around your manor, looking and poking in places. It
So
is
you-
your home. I was just giving you the opportunity to know that we don't mind to be split up if need be.
I was giving you guys the chance to let Theodore in.
Yes.
We were assuming that he wanted to be
Like-
let in a stealthier manner than just us blowing his cover.
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna do that.
You're gonna do that? Okay, that's fine. She's like, very well. I shall give you runes. I'd prefer it if you stayed on site as obviously, if you cannot find something today, then I prefer it if you stay on site. I shall have one of my valets with you at all times. If you need to split up for whatever reason or go off site, I shall have at least one of my men. I do not want things to get out of hand, shall we say.
If that is what you wish.
You'd be, yeah, you could just about be able to, Theodore, if someone left their microbead on for you.
Okay, in that case, I tell them to ask about security, just so that when they're snooping around, they don't accidentally trip anything. So they're aware of what they're dealing with. Also, I ask them if there's any video records in the locations of cameras, just of course so that they could, look over the security data, not to inform me where all the cameras were.
I don't have a microbeat, so I don't hear that.
Well, whoever does have it.
Yeah. Just in case you're trying to push that to me specifically, I don't have a microbeat.
Oh, okay. Then I say that to Heresy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should ask her that.
We're assigned rooms, right?
Yes.
I would like to go there and then check mine for any kind of security camera.
Okay, cool. Let me just reveal the map.
Oh, I was seeing if you could ask the lady herself, just so she could tell you. You could phrase it as being, oh, we just want to overlook the security logs to see if we can find out where he went, where he usually goes.
I somehow doubt that she'll want us to be doing that, considering she's involved in some pretty illicit activities.
Yes.
I might just be able to hack into the network.
Alright, that'd be good too.
I gotta get myself a black leather jacket and some sunglasses first.
Yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say, Theodore, your skills might be more useful in the manor in this than you trying to break in. She's totally willing to do business with you if you help her with this matter. This matter.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so,
Just because I don't want you to sort of like miss the opportunity to actually get in on the investigation.
Yeah, that's true. It would make it really hard.
Yeah, like I that's why I was sort of waiting to do your stealthy thing, just because I knew you would like there's pretty decent security.
Yeah, I was holding out in the eventuality that because it just seemed really sketch to me in case it was like an ambush or something like that.
No, it doesn't seem sketch. It doesn't seem that sketch at all. The outside security is actually pretty tight. She's taking extra care to put additional guards around the manor, but so yeah.
In this case, change what I said earlier about the 4 of us.
Yeah, I'm assuming that.
Alright.
As a side note, I am pretty sure that the Arbiters, or at least the police, whatever the hell that you call them, were being asked to do an investigation about the missing kid.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, that's what I figured as well.
Okay, well, whenever the next time the group is together or whatever, I'll point that out. Even if it's common knowledge, I'll still point that out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. You have these 5 rooms. You are assigned these 5 rooms. You may put whatever is there. If you let her know about the Chimera, she will put it up into the garage. She'll have one of her men put it up into the garage and glanced over.
It's not still full of guns, right?
No, you've dumped that on Eric's.
Okay, thank God. just pull up in a Chimera full of the guns that we stole. She's like, wait a minute, these look familiar.
Yeah. By the way, I'm keeping my last pistol hidden under my cloak.
That's fine.
So I'm only walking around
She
with
doesn't
a
seem
staff.
to question anyone who has weapons. I imagine people who've got like actual rifles and stuff have gun cases. Which
I was figuring I could carry it broken down. I was actually going to ask you about rules for that, but later we could do that.
yeah, sure, we can do some proper rules for that. Oh yeah, your sniper would be quite big. But
I'm
like,
carrying no weapons and my armor is a fabric.
yeah, that's fair enough. You're a tech priest, so no one judges you anyway. You could
I
honestly be
don't
carrying
look
some.
like a tech priest.
What does the rattling look like, by the way?
A rattling.
No, like, is he wearing rags or something?
Oh, I have like basically like a brown kind of cheap looking robe on that's over top of my armor.
Right.
It's got really big hairy feet
Allows
with
me
no
to
shoes.
like put my folded up rifle against my back so that it doesn't look weird or bulking out because there's loose ropes.
Would you mind if I counted you as like my servant, just so maybe she thinks I'm noble from like off-world or something?
Sure.
Like, help along with the diplomacy if it comes down to it.
Sure.
All right. So
I was gonna say he looks like Frodo from. Yeah, exactly.
He carries a meme with him.
The bionic eye.
So earlier when she asked about if we have more people, I would have just said I have a servant that I keep with me, but I left him out in the. I just made him wait outside.
I have a pet rattling. I ran the window down.
Okay, let's not go that far.
Hey,
I will go as far as I like. Look, you can't punish me.
I got for the entire like campaign. I was called a pet up until my character died, so don't feel bad. I know the feeling.
That's because you were a giant rat.
I constantly tried to pet our furry friend, so
Yes.
Yeah.
if that
Boy,
makes you.
they left.
Yeah. I scared Bacon away.
Yeah.
Blork's constant. I want to try to pet your character because he's nice and fluffy. Bacon was like, "Fuck that! I'm out of this."
Yep, pretty much. I forgot what time Moonhill starts, but yeah. So yeah, you are
9
setting...
o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay, cool. So I'll make sure to finish before then. So yeah. Where would you like to start your investigation?
I want to go look over the kids' room.
I'm going to try and hack into the security system, see if I can get the camera records.
Okay, the kids' room is orange. I'm being in-depth now.
I specifically want to go to the kids' room to see if the immense feeling of death that I was feeling earlier, or whatever it was coming from this room.
Stroud, Maros, and what's the other one? Catherine. So Catherine is the one getting married, for anyone that's curious.
Okay.
So yeah, Harrison, I'll do you first hacking into the system.
Okay.
Where are you hacking in?
I look for a security camera, look for the wire it's feeding into it, and will then from there try to get into the system.
Okay, first of all, give me a security test.
Okie dokes, do I have to find one?
Yes.
Didn't I see one? Oh, no, I guess that's in a room with people in it.
That was in the parlour, which is in a really obvious room, security.
Yeah, no, can't find any.
Yeah, unfortunately, you checked all the rooms to make sure you can't find one. You find one in the sitting room, but the sitting room has people going through it. So,
Does anyone else see any? I ask.
I'll take it.
Can I make it on perception instead of security?
no.
Then I'm not gonna bother taking the test.
I'm gonna try because I have high intelligence anyway.
Yeah. You do find one. But it's remote. It's a remote, Foxfly.
Okay.
I'll try to like motion to it without it being like super obvious. It's like that might be something you're looking for, and I'll whisper it to him.
It's in the stereotypical place, like on top of a lamp.
Alright,
Because
I
I'm
will
just full of cliches when I do my campaigns.
move over and just like kind of nonchalantly lean next to it, and then take out a data slate and try and... So it's wireless, right?
That's correct.
I'll try and intercept the signal that's going to it, or going from it, either way.
It will be a -30 tech use test.
Okie dokes. Do I get any modifiers to that?
What things would give you modifiers?
I'd like to take my time.
You can take your time. Actually, do you want to take a break here quickly, because I'll have a look at your cerebral implants thing.
Sure.
Because that might give you some boosts as well.
I'll go and grab a drink.
Cool.
In the meantime, I'm gonna let the other players know that
Yeah.
I'm a psycho.
I shall put it to the Be Right Back screen. Come on, stream. Oh, yay. OBS decided to crash.
How does... Oh,
I'm back.
okay.
Yeah, we're back. We're live. Shush. What were you gonna ask? Sorry.
No, if we're live, don't worry about it.
No, you can ask. Doesn't matter.
No, it's about requisition.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Tough.
That's why I said I'll wait.
Yeah, no.
I was just gonna ask. I was gonna ask on the break. So.
Oh, if you just message me, then I'll sort it out either in a break or when you guys are like discussing something I don't care about.
Wow.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't care about it, like to be fair, I really liked all your planning, and I'm just totally throwing you for a loop. You're like, how are we going to get into the manor? And like the security and this, that, and the other. And she's like, yeah, no, I actually want you to just do a job for me, and I'll just happily trade with you.
A quest.
Yeah. So yeah, you failed to get into the network, but it's fair enough. You attempt to get in, but they've got a pretty decent security. Actually,
This is where they notice us and just start shooting at us. Good job. Blew our cover, Harrison.
no, but I do need to roll something. I need dice in real life. Ah! Bleep. Stupid
This
things.
is where we get attacked by a giant, like, blood demon from the kid's corpse.
Yeah.
It prompted me for a password, and I just put in admin and 154, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Give me a what would it be? Awareness or scrutiny?
Is that just him?
Yeah, just.
I'm going to make an awareness check, but
Oh, I'm not
I'm not
with
entirely
them.
sure. Give me
no
a
one-
second because I need to figure out how that works for me now.
That's fine. Yeah. If you guys can actually drag your tokens onto the map if you wish to be. So 6 is you're still in these sort of rooms.
How do I drag my token on?
If you click on your name and then drag it onto the thing, it will drag.
Alright. I'm making an awareness test.
Okay.
I failed, but not by much. If that
Um,
counts.
You get the impression. I'm just going to put everyone over here for this time being, and then when you want to go as groups and stuff, you can investigate. I shrink people down. So, Oop. I'm slowly making everyone smaller. It went from decent size to tiny.
Dude, I will be the best stealther, man.
What? I was about to say,
get-
why
oh gosh,
are children the smallest?
Yes, that is correct.
So yeah. 6 is you're in the rooms because you're trying to access the bugs. And you're also drunk again. So yeah. Where do the rest of you want to go to investigate?
I'm going to the kids' room.
So
I will
am
follow Leroy.
Okay, so you go to orange. Honestly, I haven't ripped off Cluedo for this. Totally. Isabel, where do you want to go?
Let's see. Good question.
I think it was in the basement with
Was it?
the autoquill, and the butler did it.
Why not? No. I'll probably just stick in this wing of the house of the manor.
Okay, so you don't want to follow the 2 abhumans and the mutants.
No.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
a mutant.
Yeah, you are. You're a psyker. Psykers and mutants. Okay, that's fair enough. You can sort of stick around in that wing of the house. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
The kids' room, yeah. It seems pretty decent. You don't have to make the awareness test for this, but you've all noted that the manor has seen better days. It's kind of like Grassworm Manor, in the sense that at some point it was probably much more luxurious, and someone is trying to make it luxurious.
Right. I want to see if I can pinpoint where the intense emotion was.
Sure, you can make me.
Mostly I want to see if it's in this room, like if this room is like the source of it.
Okay, cool. You can be +10.
Alright. Nope.
Yeah. You don't think it's in this room, but like
Alright.
now you're in the manor. There's definitely a lot of background noise, like old death and old blood.
Okay,
There's
so
definitely
it's
some
not
fresh
recent.
blood, but because there's so much old, it's quite hard to pinpoint stuff.
Oh, okay.
In the child's room,
You're in the child's room. You don't sense
and
it.
there's blood everywhere.
No, that's
No,
not what I'm saying.
What he's saying is I can sense the immense amount of pain that's from the past.
Yes,
As
because
if
he's
there's
using
like a-
he's a psycho, so he can sense emotion, but on a very general level. So,
Okay. I'm gonna roll an awareness test for what I see in the room.
okay.
Just like some... Okay, that does not work.
No.
And then I'm gonna roll one with my auspex to see if there's any hidden compartments in the walls or in the floor or anything.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Mhm.
nope. Everything's
wanna-
perfectly normal.
Okay, you're not going to make the tech use test and notice anything abnormal with the Auspex?
Well, yes, I will now.
Yeah, that's an ability. Auspex, you may make a straight tech use roll. To try and notice things that normal senses can't notice. That's things like invisible gases, etc., etc. No. No, the room seems normal to you.
Totally normal. Nothing at all out of place.
Seems like a late teenage boy's room.
Just
Do I see any of his writings on his desk?
No, he doesn't seem to have a journal. You glance about, there's like papers and stuff, but there doesn't seem to be a journal. There's something that's missing. Spartan, do you do anything while you're here?
Can I also make an awareness check to, like,
You
kind
may
of...
also make an awareness check.
No. I will too.
And then after that, I would like to make a logic test to try to figure out why, like, there's no kind of journal or anything, which a kid should probably have.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Awareness test then? And logic test after
Is
that?
there any bonuses for, like, the amount of time that we spend searching the room, or just take it at base?
Just take it at base. The modifiers are hidden.
Alright, I failed that, but then I will follow that up with the logic test.
You've all been failing this like by massive. It's like
Yeah.
I also failed the logic test.
I want to.
so Xavier decided to come along afterwards.
Yeah. Once I
when-
tried admin and I didn't get in, I was like, okay, I can't do that. Might as well hop out.
So the upside down tech priest comes into the room.
I'm gonna roll to see if, like, where a kid would hide stuff. For logic. Okay, nope.
Yep.
Nothing at all. Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, you sort of scan the room and you notice there's like lots of bits of like stuff. Like not like it's not tech heresy, it's all like sanctions and stuff. But it's not the sort of thing you expect in a teenager's room. Maybe in like a technomat's room? Sort of like a young tech priest's room.
Interesting. Specifically, I was scanning for signs of biological life that might be relating to this kid, like the bed.
Don't scan the bed. That's
You scan the bed and you immediately delete the memories.
Yeah, we're in a teenage boy's room. Don't be scanning that bed.
You pull out a black light. You pull out a black light, it just all glows.
Even part of the wall.
Oh gosh, anyway. But yeah, as for biological signs, there's an interesting collection of mold in one of the corners of the room.
But no signs of a human teenager
No.
living in this room.
Yes, there's signs of him living in this room, but no signs of him currently in the room.
I scan the mold
I would
with my
like-
auspex.
I would like to record the specific makeup Like, basically, take a sample and it's like, this is the person we're looking for.
Oh yeah, sure. You can find like a hairbrush and stuff. You
Cool.
need something like a diagnoser, actually.
What the hell kind of guy has a hairbrush in his room?
The ones with long hair.
You mean
Or a
like
comb,
Could
or
it be like a
toothpick.
comb?
Yeah, like just whatever. The first word I thought of.
Hey, you don't
A
own
product
this
with
kid.
hair in it.
You don't own this kid. Maybe he was super heavy into metal.
Is there a considering there's a lot of tech around, is there a data slate?
If he's a teenager, I'm not sure you want to look at it.
Also true.
Yeah, you sort of like rummage around, and you're surprised that there isn't a date slate.
So, he hasn't left the manor. There are no signs of duress in the room. However, he seems to have taken some items that may be of importance to him. How can we be sure he's still in the manor?
You can't.
We're basically taking the guards' words that none of them saw him leave the manor.
Xavier, can you give me just a awareness test
Yes.
as well?
I'm gonna step out of the room
Okay, that's fine.
because I'm about to head to Maros or Catherine's, whichever one. I'm assuming Maros. Yeah, Maros.
Success! 1 degree.
You notice that the room is oddly organised, except for the desk, which seems to have had a few things like purposely moved, like sort of those like rushed moved, and the bed sheets aren't tidy.
Is there? I scan for the layer of dust on the desk, and attempt to look at places where there is less dust than there is anywhere else.
If Blork gently knocks on the wall behind the desk, does it make like a hollow sound?
I'm trying to think of what Harrison actually said and like actually.
Okay,
into
sorry.
English.
What I'm actually looking for is evidence on the table of items that have been removed and their silhouettes, so I can try and figure out what they are.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Yes, there is the silhouette of a data slate. Or at least a rectangle of a data slate size.
Interesting.
As I said, also the bed sheets haven't been put away.
I
Which
mean,
seems
we're
odd.
relatively sure that there aren't any secret doors in here, simply because it's literally surrounded by a corridor and another room that we could go into and look around.
So you want to go into okay, so going back to Alice, you want to go into Mara's room?
Yeah, I want to knock to see if they're in there. I'm not gonna just like barge in, of course.
Yeah, a teenage boy opens the door. It's like, yeah.
What's your name? I'm Alice. I'm gonna treat him respectfully and all that. I'm just gonna be nice to him.
Yeah, can you just give me like a passive charm test?
Filthy mutant.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm Maros. You some sort of new serving staff?
Not quite. I'm here with some friends to speak to your, I'm assuming your mother. I'm sorry if I am wrong, but we're here on business, but we also agreed to help look for, what's the boy's name? Get out of the way, character sheet.
Strawl something.
Strauss.
Straws. We're here trying to help look for straws for now. And I was wondering if you possibly heard anything from the night of his disappearance or just anything, just to help us along so that we can maybe find your brother.
Nope. I don't know where my twin is. Close this door.
We just gained the information that they're twins.
That's
Yes.
true.
Now I'm immediately suspecting that's not Maros and is in fact his twin.
I'm gonna mutter under my breath that he's a cunt, and I'm gonna walk back to the group.
Alright, let me just make an awareness test to see if he knows that.
Roll to wash your hands. Roll to wash your hands.
Would you like?
If I put my ear, If I put my ear on this wall, can I hear into Maros's room?
You can if you give me an awareness test.
I will attempt to do that. No.
All you hear is awful, awful music.
Ah, shit, he's one of those kids? Can we call it Exterminatus now?
No.
I've had enough. There's already shitty kids on this world. Just let's Exterminatus this
Just
planet.
out of question is what type of music is it?
The shittiest.
Like death metal or like?
It's it's like, hey, how dare you? Also, it's like K-pop mixed with imperial hymns and techno rap.
Is this like the 40K equivalent of Justin Bieber?
Okay, just think of the worst type of music possible, and it's just that.
It's Justin Bieber.
Therefore, I don't offend anyone.
It's just that subjective, whatever your musical tastes are.
Yes!
It's that
There we go.
heavy
So
metal
therefore, it is just awful. Regardless of what your choice of music is, it's just awful.
It's country K-pop.
Oh god.
I could tell you some really awful types of music if you really wanted to, because I actually studied music.
I'm gonna kick that door down.
Like, I know types of crappy music.
It's Kate
I'm
Bush.
on fire.
Kate Bush. It's Obama trying to rap. There we go. Anyway.
I will follow Alice to the next room.
By the way, I would have, during the break, I don't know if you heard me, I would have told them that I have the ability to link with people. And stuff
Okay,
like
I
that.
didn't. That's fair enough. Just quickly,
I don't know
Isabel,
if you
are
heard me.
No, I didn't. Isabel, are you doing anything?
You want to try that with each of us, so we can identify when it's you when you're doing it,
Yeah, I could do that.
rather than just some demon or something.
I'm pretty much just sticking around looking through the rooms up in this area, the swing.
Okay, just give me an awareness test then.
Oh, which one?
You.
Oh.
Awareness.
Awareness.
I'm just sort of curious to see if you find anything of interest.
Probably not. Never do.
So I'm gonna go look for the guard schedule to find out which guards the kid would have been in contact with most, and then try and interview.
I'm going to do Isabel stuff. You don't notice anything too out of place in this side of the ring. You've got a nice sitting room, and the rest of these rooms are guest rooms. Some of them are being used to store stuff and such. So yeah.
What's the reading? Is there any reading material? Like books? Or...
Yeah, there's just sort of collection of noble stuff. Nothing outrageously heretical or
Alright.
outrageously, just sort of general tats.
Outrageous.
Okay. Alright.
Nothing you can take overly offense to.
Alright. Alright. There's nothing on this side. I'll probably just go and saunter across the hall. Wait, which floor is this? Is it the top floor?
Yeah, you're on the top floor.
Top floor?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll go right back across and explore the other wing since there's nothing over on this side.
So yeah, I believe Alice, you wish to go to Catherine's room?
I'll knock again.
Yes. A young daughter opens the door and she's like, not another sitter or something, please, just, I'll wait until this wedding's over. Closes door. Doesn't even give you a chance to speak. She takes like one look at you, just like mutters something under her breath about like wanting the wedding to end, and then closes the door.
I look at the Lord, and I'm gonna like motion him to lean down, so I don't have to. I'm not even.
Blorg will like lean down about 2 feet so that my head's about at your level.
Yeah, I'm a whisper in your ear. I am this close to burning this fucking house down. I hate kids.
Blorg kind of gives you this weird look, and then Blorg says he loves kids.
Yeah, the Maris is probably about 18, 19. Catherine's about probably 22, 23.
Oh, okay, so she's not a kid. She's just
Yeah, she's a young adult, and she seems quite stressed.
right.
Did she even see me, or did she like?
No,
open the
she
door?
didn't open the door that much. She opened the door like 3 inches, saw Alice, and just closed the door.
So she basically just like stuck one eyeball through like the slit in the door.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I take a logic test? Because that's kind of weird. Like to figure out why the hell she did that. Like whether she was like indecent or like she was trying to hide something.
Sure, you can.
I was actually tempted to dominate her and force her to let us in.
Ugh.
You probably think she's indecent.
Okay. It's like my 9th failed test today.
Oh, it's fine. The party has just sucked tests today.
No, I know, but it's just...
Yeah, Sixes, you don't find any. You're just scanning the room, right?
Yep. And the floor and the ceiling.
Yeah, nothing obvious comes to mind. Like the scans reveal like solid walls and stuff.
What is in room 10, by the way?
That is
Room 10.
Magos's.
Yeah, that's
Magos
the
Faraz suite.
Fenris's.
Yeah.
Fenris.
Do we know who that is, or is this just like some random person that's
You don't know.
sitting in the manor?
You don't know. If you ask the valet that's sort of following you guys around, there's like 2 or 3 following you around at this point because you keep splitting up. Isabel's decided to jump off the balcony and fly. I just realised.
Don't worry, we're about to go meet this Magos.
Well,
I thought that was a
I was
stairwell.
gonna say, I'm gonna tap Alice on the shoulder and then point to room 10 and be like, "What about that room?"
Don't worry, we're getting to that.
If you ask the valets, they will inform you that the Magus is the house's tech priest. His maintenance is the servitors and the equipment and such.
Alright,
Blorg will, over the microbead, let Sixes know that they found the other metalhead.
Sixes, can you make me an intelligence test to see if you can decipher that?
Oh, come on, man!
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Me
Six
from
is-
Munchy face.
Sixes, come on, man. You know Blorg.
Not that well.
Me
I'm
from
not-
Munchy face.
I'm not entirely sure. What did
You
you
can make
say?
a logical guess that metalhead probably translates to a tech priest.
But that's my favourite band.
Or your favourite band.
Don't tell
You're
me,
not
I
sure.
actually have a converted data slate that has death metal along with other music on it that I carry with me.
So what was the test you wanted, Deadlight?
Oh, I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
I was joking to make you make an intelligence test to see if you can translate what Blorg was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing obvious. Isabel, as
Yes.
you're actually like on here because that's like an open space.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an open space over the chapel. The chapel
Gotcha.
is currently sort of like in the. It's still like sort of usable, but a lot of it is being turned into sort of storage for the wedding. There's bright dresses and gowns and suits. Decorations are sort of all gathered there. But
Ooh,
like
I
they
don't
still
that.
made an attempt to make sure the chapel is still a chapel, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So
But chapel to who?
the emperor, of course.
Okay.
True.
I gotta make sure.
Was that a
These are
trick
the
question?
questions that need to be asked. These are the questions that need to be asked.
Okay. No, it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
a chapel to the emperor. They are not chaos worshippers.
I mean, we would have burned this house down by this point.
Well, we can't do that now. Not there's a monument to the emperor.
We still can. It's just we gotta grab what's important and leave, and then light it on fire with my mind. Or if anybody has a flamer, that would work way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Standing there, kind of somewhat admire it.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Sort of like, as the rest of the manor is in sort of a state of needs a good lick of paint and stuff. But like all the decorations and stuff, they've spared no expense. You know, best gowns and dresses and suits, the best decorations, that sort of thing. It seems a bit out of place, honestly, compared to like
Yeah.
the rest of the manor. But then you did note that the Kara was wearing very nice clothes, despite the man not being in the best states, and like her security is like wearing leather jackets with like submachine guns.
Are they wearing tunnel snake jackets?
Can I try a...
Tunnel snakes rule!
No, they're wearing snake tunnel jackets.
Yeah.
Because copyrights.
Can I try a scrutiny roll?
Yeah, sure. Totally.
God damn. Alright, nothing wrong here.
Yeah. I mean,
It's all good.
yeah, it seems like, you know, they're prepping for a wedding. Quite an expensive wedding.
God damn. Shoot
Yeah.
me in the dick.
You don't have a dick, you're a girl.
Shoot me in the woman
Wait.
dick.
That's heresy.
Mutant!
I'm already psychic.
So yeah,
How much worse can it get?
very.
Eh.
So yeah, what are you guys doing now?
I'm a
So
make.
did I go find the guard schedule?
How are you going to try and
Yes.
find the guard schedule?
I'm gonna go up and talk to the lady and be like, hey, it's likely that your son probably struck up a relationship with some of the guards, so it'd be best to find out who's in the vicinity with the most, and then start interviewing them. Though it'd be best if I do this, because if they do it with you, they're going to be afraid of losing their job, and then, well, losing their job best case scenario, let's say.
I'm just gonna wander the manor scanning for secret doors.
Okay, Leroy, she kind of gives you a strange look. And she's like, very well, I believe that sort of thing is dealt in with the servant's house, down the end of the garden.
Alright, I go there.
That's not on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a smallish building, sort of at the end of the manor. Kind of reminds you of an apartment block. You go in, you ask about the schedules and stuff, and yeah, they tell you that the old schedule has been replaced with a new schedule due to Kara's sudden demand of additional staff and security on the disappearance of her son.
Do they have the old schedule on hand still?
No, they got rid of it.
Can they tell me anything about who the young boy hung out with? Since he was always at the manor, he surely would have struck up relationships with the staff.
That'd be an inquiry test.
Righty. I mean, can I just ask the guy and like kind of try and charm him or into telling me?
You could try charm as well.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's fair enough.
Oh my god!
It's like, I think he like... You re-roll that? Okay.
There we go,
Yeah.
finally. Is that like the
Yeah.
first test we've succeeded in?
It's like
Yeah, I
the
think
fourth.
Out of like 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, it's sort of, he names like one or two of the staff, mostly the serving staff, the younger ones, the sort of younger females. Shock horror. They walk down in the kitchen.
And that was it. Those were the only people he hung out with, living on this 4/7 at this manor. He hung out
My
with two
job is to
servants.
guard. He's like, yeah, like, my job is to guard, not to get secrets.
Yeah, but everyone gossiped. Surely you must have heard something.
I think he had a hot for one of the female security staff as well. I think she generally guards the foyer. Although with the reshuffle of everything, I don't know where she's been deployed.
Alright. Can you give me your name and I'll see if I can track her down?
Yeah, sure. Let me just consult my book. As in, find the name charts in Dark Heresy.
Cool. What? Are you
I
telling
even
me?
opened the book and I still didn't get myself to the right page. God damn it, I'm a muppet sometimes.
Good job.
I know. I did get the book open. I got the I literally got the Dark Heresy book open just so I could have it ready on the name generator, and I still forgot. Yeah.
Lisa. There you go. Just
Yeah, sure, Lisa, that works. That's better than anything else I've come up with. Yeah, Lisa. She's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, Lisa. I think she might be guarding the Great Hall now. Yeah. He's not like chief of security. He's just like a random security guard you've like lassoed in. So yeah. Sixes, you scan the manor. Can you give me a tech use test?
Okie dokes.
Where are you scanning? Just out of curiosity.
Walls, floors, ceiling.
No, I meant in the manor.
Oh, top floor.
Top floor?
This
Okay.
time. Success.
Yeah, see, you're limited to the corridors and rooms you can easily access. You can't access Catherine's and Maris's bedrooms, nor can you access...
How thick are the walls in their bedrooms?
They're sort of like decently... No, not like stupidly thick, so you can scan roughly into them. You can't access Nathan's or Kara's bedroom, nor can you access the Magus' room.
Okay.
There are no obvious hidden panels, but you do note that the Magus' room is more fortified. Like, it's got thicker walls, and you don't penetrate through. You do also note the same thing about Kara's one, but you probably guess that's more of a panic room than anything.
Okay.
Like, there's sort of like obvious signs of like a big sturdy door as a panic room door, whereas the Magus' that's not quite as obvious.
I will do the same thing downstairs.
Okay, cool.
I'm not like walking around with a scanner, just like looking at the walls and stuff. It is implanted.
Okay, fair enough. I just like... so you're just walking at looking at the walls.
No, I'm looking around.
Is
You know,
this
like-
chestnut?
I just like the idea of you walking around with a scanner, just walking up to people and just like pushing it into their face slightly.
Whoa, pushing it into him. That
Nope,
that is.
that was a horrible failure.
Yeah, you don't notice anything on the ground floor.
Good
There's too
reroll.
much like shiny things, and you're like, get away.
Shiny.
Flashbacks! Shoo! You're gone! No. Don't notice anything obvious. Also, nice that the target was different on that test.
Yeah, I know, I forgot to add 10.
Alice and Borg. You go to the Magus' room. It's locked. Do you knock?
Yeah, of course.
No response.
Knock, knock, knock.
No
Lord,
response.
kick it in. Nobody expects the Inquisition. I'm kidding. Joking.
I've headbutted my way through a cinder block wall before, so.
No,
Our chief weapon is a prize.
not yet. Not yet.
Can I put my ear on the door and try and listen through again?
Sure. Awareness test. I see what you drew there.
Nope.
Nope, don't hear anything. Door's too thick.
Alright. Blorg looks at Alice and he kind of shrugs.
Like
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can extract any more information from Kara. See if maybe we can get more from her. Maybe me and
And
her can
then-
go have a drink out back or something just to relieve some of her stress, and I'll see what I can't do. You, I don't know, group up with the others.
To go track down those names that I got from the servant's house.
Lisa and a few of the female younger staff. Serving staff. Sixes is very thorough in his investigation, although he does fly for some of it.
Yeah.
Blorg will, those servants are still following us around, right? Or the butlers or whatever?
Valets, yeah.
Blorg will, at the fact that this guy's not here, will ask them, like, is the tech priest working right now?
I'm not sure where Master Magos Fenrin is.
Does he have
I would assume he'd be in his room, but that appears not to be the case. Perhaps he is engrossed in his work and cannot hear us.
Zorg will kind of nod. Does he, do he have workshop?
I believe his workshop is attached to his room, yes.
Okay. Zorg will nod and then end questioning.
End questioning. Engage questioning mode.
I just wanted to know if like there was a workshop somewhere else in the manor that he might be at.
That blue box is his room / workshop area.
Okay, so it's like all in one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The valet says he normally shows his face for evening meal.
Minner? I love Minner.
Yes, even minner. Yes, it's a very important meal of the day.
Blorg will look at his watch. What time is it?
Between second breakfast and 11's.
No, it's after high tea. You muppet.
Sorry.
You're thinking of early minnow. This is late minnow I'm talking about. Gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I like how 6 is still at an angle. It's probably been a good few hours.
So when did we get here? Like midday?
Yeah,
So
you
it's
saw
like-
probably like 10. Probably
So
10.
it's like-
Yeah, 3.
So it's
4.
like 3 hours to. Okay, so it's like 3 hours to dinner, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alice is gonna go find Kara.
Yeah, she's downstairs in the.
And I'm going to find the servant girls.
Okay.
Fucking perv.
Leroy goes to the kitchen. Yeah, the servant girls are easy enough to find.
Sluts.
Do you want to not mock my NPCs for 2 seconds before they've even had a scene?
Yeah, sorry. I'll give this one a pass. This next one I'll give a pass, actually.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, they're in there.
So, I've heard from some of the other staff on site that you all were somewhat closer to Strolls than most of the other people here at the manor. And given that he was here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it strikes me that perhaps you could help us in finding him. Did he mention anything about where he was going?
No, not really. I mean, he was sweet on us, but not like, you know. He didn't really talk to us much. I mean, like, he tried, but he was a bit shy and
Awkward.
tripped over his words. Yeah, awkward's the exact word. Thank you.
Do you know anyone that he did talk to?
Oh my gosh, Sixes, what are you doing?
God damn it.
Sixes comes and hovers around you like an annoying fly.
He is Speeder. He enwraps you in his web.
Not really. I think he talked to the Magos a lot. Fenris, yeah, he talked to Fenris a lot. He liked tech. He'd sometimes come down and repair stuff if we couldn't get hold of the Magos. You know, like the recaf maker, like was on the blink again. He'd be able to fix it. He's much more reliable than trying to get hold of the Magos. Like,
Interesting. Do you know where the Magos is at the moment?
I think he's up in his room.
Alright, and last thing, do you all have any, is there any alcohol down here? I just,
They giggle. It's like, we're not allowed to access the alcohol. Only the master valet and other valets on special occasions, can access it.
well, when you say not allowed, do you mean capable of doing so?
Give me a charm
or
test.
that it's frowned upon?
Give me a charm test. Minus
They've
10.
actually got an archaeotech and a psych vaults.
Yeah, they've got like a bit of cooking stuff. Like, they got a little bit for cooking, which they sneakily drink if you wanted a glass.
Yes, please, ladies. Thank you very much.
No worries, Mr. Rattling.
Always smooth things along a bit.
Yes, by being weird about alcohol. Dirty, filthy,
Alrighty.
nice ladies.
Well, I'll
yeah.
see you all around. Thank you for this. I toast them with the glass, and I walk along to the Magos' room.
You find that the rest of the party is there, also trying to get into the Magnus' room.
Alice is leaving.
Alice is leaving? Oh yeah, you wanted to go to talk to Carla. Yeah, she's in the front parlour at the moment.
So what's the problem with getting into the Magos' room?
He just wouldn't answer.
It's an answer.
Is it locked?
It appears to be locked, yes.
Yeah, because we're gonna go start jimmying people's doors while valets are following us.
Oh, is the valet there?
I mean, I could just try jiggling the knob and just accidentally rip it off.
Actually, yeah, I kind of nudge. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, you wanna try? You wanna try that? Okay, cool. Give me a strength test.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what door am I actually near right now? I was just making...
The Magus.
Magus' door.
This is where the guards start shooting us.
I just kind of nudge him, and then I'm just sitting there.
Magus is the tech priest, right?
The Magus is the
Sipping on
tech,
my
yes.
alcohol.
Fenris is one of the few that was...
Okay. Well, first off, I would question why I'm trying the doorknob if we already knocked and listened and we're convinced that he's not there. If this was like a different door, maybe, but I mean, I'm already convinced that he's not in that room.
Okay, fair enough, then don't, like... You were the one that said you were gonna rip the door off.
I didn't say rip the door off. I said I would try, like, turning the knob to, like, enter the room on, like, a room that I'm not sure if someone's in or is locked, and then I would just, like, you know, accidentally rip it off.
Oh, fair enough. Well, the only room you're trying to get into at the moment is the Magus' room, because you're trying to find him and you can't. But yeah, fair enough.
Well, when I scanned the Magus' room for secret doors, did I see him inside of it?
You can see into it at all.
Ah, strange.
Yes.
Even through the door?
Even through the door.
Hmm.
It's like it's the same with Carla's room, but Carla's room is obviously a panic room, right?
Hmm.
The door is very sturdy, and there's like a decent security panel on it. Whereas the Magos' room just looks like a normal room.
I think we should speak to this Magos. He's looking very suspicious all of a sudden.
Perhaps. However, Alice, you are in the front room. You find Carla. She looks at you and gestures for you to sit. As Harrison decides to build a flipping wind tunnel in his room or something. No, what is that rattling in the background?
This?
Yes.
That's literally
That's
me
the
moving.
roller.
That's me moving the microphone around on its tripod.
Rather obnoxious.
Sorry.
Anyway. She's like, yes. Alice, was it?
Yes, indeed.
Elisa? Sit.
I'll take a seat and rest my staff against my arm.
Yes. She claps her hand, a servant comes, is like, the cheap head valet comes, is like, drink my friend, please. Thank you.
Cancel that, just get me some water. I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, very well. Just some water.
Better to stay.
Yeah, he nods and goes, she's like, yes, how are things going?
Well, I'll admit, your son's disappearance is quite awkward. We have only managed to do very little.
Awkward?
Yes. Clearly his room is, well, expected for a teenage male's, if not a little bit out of the ordinary with all the technology in there. But as far as I know, me nor any of my companions can see anything quite wrong. Maybe a missing journal or data slate if he had one. We're not sure, of course, but we haven't made much headway yet. I personally haven't gotten many people to quite talk to me to see if I couldn't figure anything out, of course. Maros and Catherine I can understand. Or I wouldn't know Catherine's name, so I'd say the girl 2 doors down from him.
My daughter, Catherine, yes.
Haven't
She's
been
a
able
bit stressed, shall we say, about the wedding. upcoming wedding. That's understandable. They should be more talkative after. We'll have dinner and explain things to them, so they should be a bit more cooperative.
Of course.
I cannot guarantee that Maras will be cooperative. He's a bit of a troublemaker, to say the least. He's under house arrest.
For what, might I ask?
He just loves running with the wrong crowd.
We all have those phases.
Yes.
Some
I
of
just
us
wish his wasn't
others.
about 10 years long. But no, Catherine is a bit stressed. I'm sure tomorrow, after things have settled down, she'll be more willing to talk.
Of course.
I'll have a private word with her after dinner.
I do have a few questions, if you wouldn't mind answering.
Very well, if it'll help.
Indeed. Help me understand your son's Straws a little bit more. All we really know is that he's into technology and he's a little bit to himself. That's not much for us to go on, of course, as you could imagine. We don't know if he liked to go out of the manor a lot, to specific areas. Just help me understand where he might go throughout the day, what he might do, anything like that.
He had a fascination with technology, as you've already noted. He liked visiting places that the Adaptus Mechanicus owns. The Mechanicus Gardens, the Admex Spire, things like that.
Welcome to Mechanicus Park.
Robotic T-Rex eats you. But yes, he liked those sorts of things. He enjoyed the company of Magos Fenris, as well as he'd sometimes visit other tech priests as well. Some of the more, shall we say, not so stuck-up ones?
Of course, the more social.
Social ones, that's the word. Yes, the most social ones.
Did your son have any implants? Any cybernetic limbs? Maybe an eye?
Yes, actually, he did. He had a MIU interface and a cybernetic eye, although it was very good quality. Best quality, in fact. You could hardly tell, except if he wanted you to know, which was quite often, actually.
Right. That could help us, as our one of us is very technically savvy, so maybe he could pinpoint where he is just by.
Yeah, you have a tech priest. Is that not correct?
I'm not quite sure. I'm new to this group of people, but I'm pretty sure he's a tech priest.
That's a very strange.
I haven't questioned him.
She gives you a sideways look and very judgmental.
I'll give her a really a large smile, as if I'm happy to be here.
Very well. Dinner will be soon, and I expect you all to attend. It'll be in the dining room, not the grand hall. Sorry.
Of course,
No,
I
the
would
dining
not
room,
want
actually.
to offend you.
Yeah, no, it'll be in the dining room. Don't be silly. I'm not going to do it in the grand hall.
Do you know where the Magos is? Finran was his name?
Fenris.
I
Yeah,
believe
Fenris.
that's right.
Yes, he tends to spend most of his day in his workshop repairing this, that, and the other. If there's something you need repairing, please alert him at dinner. I insisted that he turns up to dinner daily, because otherwise he could spend days in his room locked away and not even realise it. It's...
We were actually meaning to speak to him a little bit more recently. Maybe he could help us, him knowing the lay of the land a little bit more, and his room being quite close to Straws, so we were hoping we could talk to him a bit sooner, if you wouldn't mind giving us a way to get to him, because his door seems to be locked.
I'm afraid I don't know another way in. Sadly.
No master key or anything?
Well, I do have a master key. I prefer not to just barge in on his room. He gets rather touchy about such things.
No problem, of course.
If it was an obvious emergency, then I obviously being obliged to do so. But seeing as that you just want to talk to him, I do not deem that as an emergency, and I doubt he would as well.
Of course. One final thing.
Hmm?
I've noticed, or I should say one of my compatriots, me being the diplomat of the group, I don't have many skills other than talking. So I would like to know, what is your policies on psychic abilities?
Okay, I'm just going to say that's a really stupid question.
Yeah, well, some people are like, no psychers in my building at all, kind of thing.
What's your policy on psychers?
Yeah, well, some people are more like anti-psycher and some people are less, so I'm just kind of trying to like figure out.
You know, it's a better question. Just ask, have you had, like psychers in this building prior?
Yeah, that's probably a better question than like,
Much more
what's your policy on
obscure.
psychers?
Yeah, well,
Like, that's like raising really big
How do you
red
feel about
flags.
psychers?
Yeah, that's like really big red flags, especially like after half a day in the building.
yeah. Well, I'm trying not to give myself away as like the psychers, so they know who to hit if they're gonna take us out.
Yeah, no, Blog's question was the better one, as in, have you had any psychers in the building?
Before you ask that, I like fucking nudge you and...
You're not even there.
Yeah, I don't have a microbeat either, so.
No, I'm going to assume you're not going to be stupid and put your foot in it if you can avoid it.
Yeah, I'll retcon and go to what Blorg said.
Yes, Spartan. She's like, I haven't had a psyker in the house. Why?
Just
Is there
wondering.
evidence?
No, I was just wondering, just in case. So if any of us like get any feeling that there might be, we can alert you and you would know.
Okay, very well.
I'll smile and I'll nod. It's like, well, that's if you can't get us to the Magos, then I've got nothing else to ask you about.
Very well.
I would
Does
actually
anyone
quite
have-
like to talk to the Major if you can arrange it.
Pretty much, talking to the Magos, it has to wait until dinner.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Like,
I've already
like,
asked her if she can't get us to him.
like, literally everyone you ask is like, if you want the Magos, you have to wait until dinner if you can't get to his room. Like, literally everyone.
Short of me ripping his doorknob off.
Yeah, short of ripping the doorknob off.
Which
so yeah.
I give you the idea that you should do that. Just out of character, you should probably do that. It's fine. Anyways, I'll nod and just have my leave. I don't want to bother her too much.
Okay. I don't
Just
believe
one-
there's anything else you guys want to do today, or can do in the sort of half an hour to an hour you've got.
I'll regroup with the others and just see if they want to confer before dinner.
You regroup.
Try to get everyone to brush up on their fine dining skills.
Yes, it includes not being sideways.
Someone will have to try and explain to Blog what the different spoons do.
At this point, I would like to just like softly probe everybody's mind so they know what my telepathic link feels like.
Okay, so everyone gets cyclically poked in the brain.
Yeah.
Boop.
Boop.
Oh,
You just hear
no,
that noise.
that's not a good idea.
Because I can't actually like just send messages and it could be sound. It's just like as if someone said it to you. So
Yeah. How do people respond to it?
I would have warned them
Execute.
before I did it.
Execute.
Execution.
I'll give them a burst of binary in return.
Okay.
Like
Have a-
uncomfortably loud binary.
Alice does not understand it.
Like a,
Like a dial-up modem.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna sigh when he does that. I'm like, yo, yeah, thank you. I'll make sure that I send all my messages away from you.
Images and feelings. Immaculate
Fire.
love for the Emperor.
Fire.
I'm not reading your mind. I'm just sending you a message.
Well, that's the defense.
You're just getting poked. How do you respond in real life?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna die.
You just say that.
Hey, dude, don't come into my mind.
I can only enter if you allow me. If not, I'll have to force my way in, which, unless I really have to, I'm not obliged to do anyway. I don't find tampering with people's minds the best unless, of course, needed in our line of work. I do have the ability. I'll let them know that I can just erase minds if need be, because it's something that would be useful in this line of work, and just...
Hold on one second.
Did you say erase?
I might have.
Hmm.
I'm not even going to tell them about the fact that I can make people see hallucinations and dominate them. I'm not going to let them know that part.
That's fair enough.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I'll just let them know that I can erase minds and just send thoughts and read them if I have to, but only if allowed.
We've actually had this conversation 7 times today.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I'm just making sure they know that.
And I keep reminding them that it's not a good idea.
No, because he keeps... the joke was Alice keeps erasing your memory of this conversation.
Oh,
And so
okay. No, we have had this conversation.
Yeah, you've had this conversation 7 times because because Alice keeps erasing it every time.
Yeah,
Right.
shut up. Stop talking about it. I swear we've had this... No, shut up.
Anyway, so do you all attend dinner?
I do.
Yep.
I will.
Well, yeah. I'd want to sit down.
6s? You're informed that you should attend dinner, but no one said you actually had to eat at it. Apparently Harrison's died.
Sorry. You said something.
Yes, are you attending dinner?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes, you all attend dinner. You also see Catherine, Maros, Kara, the Magos. Oh, who you assume is the Magos. He's a tech priest in red robes. He wears very little insignia, and you can't see much outside of his robes. He sort of wears the hood quite low, so it's covers his face.
I scan him.
You scan him. He scans you back. Doesn't feel nice, does it?
Because they're gonna have like this bro relationship where you just make noises at each other, like
Sixes just starts crying. No. Do you actually scan him?
I'll indiscreetly. I'll attempt to.
Okay.
scan his
Sure,
booty.
give me the roll. Give me the roll.
Okey-dokes. Sorry.
He has like 2 mechadendrites. He has a manipulator. No, 2 manipulator mechadendrites and a utility mechadendrites.
Oh my god, I
Okay.
think that's the best roll we've had yet.
Yeah, he's quite he's quite enhanced underneath. Like,
cool.
there is
What's
not
it got?
like all sorts of shiny stuff.
What, are you planning on murdering him and stealing his bionics?
No, but I mean, we might need to fight him at some point.
We
He's
already
got a
know he's
lot.
got a best quality cybernetic eye, so...
No,
No,
that's
that's the
strong.
sun.
That's.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad.
He is pretty much all metal underneath.
Oh, okay.
I just realised I didn't give him a proper stat line. I was going to use another one, and I realised that this is actually an important character and should have a proper stat line, not the flipping NPC one I've got.
He's
But
just
no,
a server
he's got like a lot of cybernetics,
Okay.
like 10 or 11. Sort of most of his internal organs are replaced. Definitely all 4 of his limbs. With that roll, you can even tell that he's actually not having. He's actually detached mechadendrites.
Alright.
Possibly because having like 6 or 7 mechadendrites does upset some people.
It makes it easier to eat stuff. You can hold all the spoons at the same time.
Yeah, he does. He sits down, but no meal. Just a single glass of water is put in front of him. No plate. No actual food or anything.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna excuse myself real quick, and if I can go check out his room.
Oh,
There
yes,
is an
excuse me.
issue of that you have to pass by this point to get to his room. so you can't.
Oh, I'm gonna go out for an IHO stick then.
Very well. Valet? Carla says.
I am going to try and position myself next to the Majos.
You shuffle over, not very subtly.
I'm just gonna take a seat near Kara.
You just
if
like
she
crab
allows.
walk towards him.
Actually,
believe you'll be-
technically, because I've got mecha motives, I literally could crab walk towards him.
That's why I'm saying it.
Does he make the?
No.
Leroy,
It's like I
Leroy,
don't
Leroy,
move
Leroy,
up-
you don't
up-
just
up
get
and
to
up.
go over there. It's not that easy.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry, I was making jokes about crab walking, but yes. If you get you say you're going out for a low stick. Carl says very well. The valet, show him the way.
I said, oh, that's entirely unnecessary. I
No. I insist.
feel a little uncomfortable being crowded by people the whole day. I kind of just want to go outside and catch some air.
I insist. She says it a bit more strongly in the sense of.
Servant, just let the valet go with you. I'll call out.
Sounds like an intimidation.
Help her on this! Okay, now I have no recourse. Why would you do that? Okay, I say, oh yes, of course, your wise judgment is ever infallible. Oh, most magnificent one.
So yep, you go out to the front steps. The valet follows you. He just sort of stands there.
I have
I'll, actually,
Can't you remove his memories?
I could, but what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna be a bit of a dick. I'm gonna tie his shoestrings. Give him the chance at tripping, which is just me casting a willpower.
You can't see him. He's outside.
I was gonna do it as he was leaving the room.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Okay, fair enough. I do, like, you have to bear in mind the layout of the house, that even if Leroy managed to get away from the valet has probably enough time to notice that you aren't going straight outside. There is this big open, like, landing area. And I know Leroy's small, but no, he's not that small. There's nowhere to really easily hide.
Actually, I won't untie his shoes. Never mind. I was gonna give him the chance to, like, if he trips, just like take off quickly while he picks himself up.
Yeah.
Never
But
mind.
it's not that easy to, like, sneak off.
Will we know where the bathrooms are in this place? Would that be?
Can I
The bathrooms would be in your rooms.
Can I just kind of bump into the valet as we're going and dose him with Obscura?
Oh yeah, you know, I just want to stab a guy with a syringe. Hope he doesn't notice.
Okay, give me sleight of
Theodore,
hand.
you are the most drug-happy person I have ever seen, and like every other thing that you try to do, it's like, can I dose him with Obscura?
At least it's not experimental spook.
I took trade chemistry specifically so I could do that.
Sleight of hand at -10.
At least it's not experimental spook, and he's not gonna force him to cause perils.
Okay, I'm definitely re-rolling that. Come on, baby. Can I both roll and add a +10 to it? With another fate point?
No. You can only spend 1 fate point on a test. I believe.
Come on, come on, come on. Dang, I should have thought about this beforehand. Oh, fuck.
Ah, shit.
Nope. You are led outside.
Well,
you sort of
does
bump
he
into
know
him.
that well, since it just bumped into him, but he wasn't dosed with it, that just means he thought I was bumping into him, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, good.
He leaves you outside, he allows you to smoke, and then leads you back inside.
Loris pulls out the longest glow stick anyone has ever seen.
It's like cartoonishly long.
It's like that YouTube video of the reload in clans.
Yeah.
Let me just go get the link for that. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in clans. I keep forgetting. Like, how many times do we post rules?
Far too many times.
I'm just gonna post that in Suicide Cell.
I don't think anybody in Clans knows exactly what's going on.
Just so people know what this video clip is. That's the reference.
Oh, I've seen that before.
I know, they're brilliant. But anyway, it's like that. You just like, like when you can't actually reach the end. So long. Anyway, Sixes, you crab walk up to the.
Although to be fair, here's a halfling, so it would probably be more like this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can I have
Or
what
just
he's
one of those
having?
gigantic pipes.
Anyway,
I have a
Sixes.
calabash pipe, I'm saying that right now.
Sixes, you crab walk up to Magos.
Yes. And I greet him formally.
He
Like,
greets you back.
So he is like actually a Magos.
You think so? Give me scrutiny.
Okay, can I use intelligence for scrutiny?
You may. That is appropriate. Let me just get your character sheet up so I can actually remember your unit's name. Oh wait, I can actually pop it out. Yay, I can like move away outside.
I failed. Horrendous.
Yeah, fair enough. He's like he's Magus too.
Cool. So I will greet him very respectfully.
Yes,
And
unit
then,
00296666.
Actually, from Tech Breeze, that deadlight that should be expressed as a binary screech.
Do you want me to talk like that for the rest of the session?
I would rather you didn't.
Because you can't understand that.
Alright, so I'll, yeah, I'll just like...
I was assuming it was in... Did
Make
Mr. E leave the chat from that?
yeah. I'll just make, like, Tech Breeze small talk. And
Okay,
then try and slowly approach the question of, like, has he seen Kara's son? What's he like? Why is he interested in tech? That sort of stuff.
Yeah, give me a... Let me have a look at your character sheet. What would be appropriate here?
Logic.
Yeah, give me a logic. I would say it's inquiry more. Really. I'll give you a logic at -10.
Okay.
I think that's the fairest way.
Oh, Jesus. Now I'll re-roll that one.
Okay, fair enough.
That's just impressively bad.
Right.
There we go. That is
yes.
5 degrees of success.
Yes, the Majos informs you that he was considering taking him on as a tech acolyte.
Oh, interesting.
He was in the sort of process of sorting out the paperwork and such. You know how much red tape there is, blah 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 blah.
Ah, so a couple of years away then.
Yeah, most likely. But he's like in the process of it. So, but like, he didn't wish like, due to the closed nature of the manor, it was an ideal place to train him without prying eyes.
Hmm.
No,
Ask him
nothing
what his
like
specialty
particularly
is.
heretical and stuff. Just getting him the basics. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, like sort of like how to basically repair basic things. The sort of basic prayers, yada yada yada. In
like
game
Heresy
terms,
to me.
he would count as having trade knowledge admech at basic, not trained.
Cool.
So unticked, but yeah,
Does he know where he is?
he does not, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, actually he headed down to he headed over here with this person. He also wanted to go buy some of these, but he just didn't come back. I don't know where he is.
He looks around.
He went out for some cigarettes and never came back.
Yeah, he actually looks around the room and is like, I'm unaware that he was missing. How odd. No one had informed me of this. I am most upset.
I thank him for his time.
Very well. Anyone else want to do anything at dinner?
I asked the Magos what his specialty is.
Biology.
Wait, did you say technology?
No, he said
Biology.
Magos biologist.
Yes.
Ah.
I couldn't quite remember the Magos biologist. Yes. However, he does. He has dabbled enough in general technology and cybernetics to be useful around the manor. Hence, why he's working here. He prefers the somewhat isolated nature of the manor.
I say, as I do, he would be far too polite to ask, but I know that he would love if he could walk around your shop and perhaps you could things with him. It would be quite a great honor for him.
I shall consider it. Next time I have a free moment or two. Oh, there he is, Mr.
To help you.
I thought it was from
and
my
then
techno
some of
screech.
Perhaps he could help you, and then some of your time would be freed up. I can attest myself that he's quite capable.
He thinks for a moment. So, yes, perhaps. Oh, yes. Actually, there is an issue. Shall we say it's a test of your skill? I do not want any run-of-the-mill tech priest helping me. I only want the best.
Of course.
Of course. There is a small matter with one of the servitors in the garden. It seems to... It's currently being stationed in the garden. If you can repair it, that'd be ideal. The issue is that it's... For some reason, it's... Friend and foe tag, or something along the lines, has decided that everyone must die. And that cannot be abided. As well as some... due to this, some of the house staff quite rudely attacked it and damaged it. If you can get it fully repaired and working, I shall consider letting you in on a bit of my knowledge.
Ah, well, I'm sure he can help you with that.
Very well. He says if you need any parts, there's a... the guardhouse has a number of spare parts for such things. There's a small workshop in the guardhouse if you need a workplace to do it.
Would you happen to have a multi-tool in there?
No, I do not.
Ah.
Such an item I keep on myself at all times. He pulls it out,
Of course.
puts it away.
Alice, Mark said that. Alice is just gonna make basic chit chat with the kids, trying to get on their good side.
Having done my duty, I'm going to see what kind of food and alcohol they have at the table.
It's quite a decent selection, actually. It's like a mid, so it's not like a huge spread, but there's like a bit of choice in everything. Decent wine, nice vintage.
I'm going to try and eat as much as I can.
Okay.
Of all the most expensive looking things.
Everything looks pretty decently expensive. It's you get the impression that they don't care too much about the interior appearance of the manor, but they do like to live in luxury. Like, you know, Cara wears the nicest clothes, has the nicest food, the nicest wine. You know, like all the stuff for the wedding's all really nice, but she doesn't really care about like making the manor look pretty. She's made the exterior look pretty, but not the interior. It's like she doesn't entertain guests very often.
I tell her that she has quite good taste when it comes to stocking her larder.
I thought you said stalking. When you stalk your larder... Like what? No, she's like, oh, thank you very, very much. I appreciate Mr. Radley. Leroy? I believe it was? Teps. Ah, yes. Sorry. I'm not used to abhumans. They are not very common on this planet. I've got a very strange
I
horse.
would imagine. Sadling, we are somewhat renowned for our appetite. And I must say, of all the things that I've had, your table is ranked up there right at the top of them.
Why, thank you. Although, yes, your appetite is certainly what people know about you.
Oh yes, he puts quite the dent in the pocket.
Yes, quite.
But that's only because I'm well worth it.
You are one of my better servants, yes.
Yes. The kids don't seem to want to talk to you.
They don't?
No.
Shit.
Because I'm the funny abhuman.
Yeah, the funny abhuman, they're like, it's a funny abhuman. Catherine seems very distressed. She eats very little and then takes a small plate of food back to her room. Her mother doesn't seem to stop her. However, when the brother, the twin, Maris, tries to do this sort of a similar, tries to take food back to his room, Kara's like, no, sit and eat your meal. Your sister is stressed, as you know. Now stop being a little brat. Behave. We have guests for once.
No, don't let us stop him. If he does not wish to be here, I don't take any offense to it, if that's what you were worried about.
No, that's not what I was about. However, I take offense that he did not ask me.
Of course. I'm not even.
He is already in the metaphorical doghouse. I'd hate to put him in the literal doghouse.
Sometimes.
Maris
It's full of
is...
cyberhounds and they're very scary.
Yes, very. Maris seems to be very rebellious, but he does, when his mother talks like that, like in that sort of cold ice blade sort of way she says, sort of like when Teps was trying to leave without a valet, Maris like listens and sits down.
She's scary.
She is scary.
Dang.
But yeah,
Be a shame
with
if
that-
we'd have to deal with that later on.
Quite. The meal concludes. You all return to your rooms. You're informed that is the end of your investigation today.
Say, hey, we should find out if that dude made the kid into a servitor, because, yeah, he's a Magos biologist, you got a kid wandering around, maybe he got into some stuff he shouldn't have. They clearly don't want us in that room.
Six will step in and say that the Magos was considering taking him on as an apprentice. Or as a tech acolyte.
Yeah, I know, I heard that too, but I mean, it's a little sketchy. It's sketching me out a little bit.
It's very hard to find good tech acolyte candidates. They're not something you'd throw away on a whim.
If you say so.
Alice is gonna push a message over to Six's through his mind if he allows her.
Fine. That'd be good though.
I'm just gonna message over. It's like maybe he'll misplace that tool at one point, and maybe we can get you a hold of it. Might be useful later on. That's all it says.
Perhaps.
Do you guys do anything in the night?
It's not my realm to sneak. So.
And can everyone give me an awareness, please?
Yes.
Yes, ow.
I hurt myself.
Yeah, unless someone pulls me, I'm not gonna go sneaking around.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck your game, Deadlight.
Cool, thanks. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Hey!
Hey. The filthy mutants found something.
Yeah.
Filthy mutant.
Always better than an ad, even.
Alice, you wake
That
up
is true.
slightly in the... You sort of like wake up in the middle of the night. It's a bit odd. You hear the very faintest of movement outside. Oh, it's not even movement. It's sort of like you can't even hear that. I can't make it quiet but loud.
Wow, I'm sleeping like a baby.
Yes. It's sort of like metal and wood. But it's very, very quiet. I can't make it quiet and like have the microphone pick it up, which is really annoying. So it's sort of like a but it's only for a few seconds.
Right. Did it sound like it was coming towards my door, or if it was already going past?
Sounded like it went past.
Could I tell which direction, if it went towards my friends, if I need to worry about that, or if it went away?
It went away. It went this way.
Okay. I want to peek out the door and try to make it so that the door doesn't squeak.
Okay, that'd be stealth or sleight of hand.
Oh boy. Could it be... Nah, never mind, I'm not even gonna ask, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no.
As you open the door, it does creak a bit, and you're like... For a split second, you hear another like, it's very quick, but as you look out the door, it's... whatever was causing the noise is already gone.
Do I see any guards around outside my door?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the hall and I'm gonna move towards Leroy's room.
Okay. You're gonna move this way.
Yeah.
Give me another awareness test.
I would try to slip a message through, but I'm assuming since he's a weak, he's gonna passively resist it. So I'm not even gonna try.
Give me an awareness test.
My sheep's freaking out. Give me a moment. There we go. Yep. Any modifiers?
Plus 10. Unless you have like total recall or something, like memory related.
No, I don't.
No, that's fair enough. Nope. Yeah, you go to Leroy's room.
Would you have locked your door, Leroy?
You just hear heavy snoring.
I'll try the door.
I probably would have locked my door, yeah.
Door's locked.
I gave it a light tap. I'm trying not to be like super loud. I don't want the guards to run over and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
There's no response because with that
I
natural
would
100,
have left with my microbead in, though.
I don't have a microbead.
Oh. Well, that doesn't
So at this point, I'm going to send a message. If he resists, he resists.
he would resist because he's asleep.
Alright, posed test -10.
Yes.
It's willpower, by the way.
Do I get -10?
Yeah.
Yes, you get negative 10. You want to fail this test.
Yeah.
2 degrees, us. Can you please give me a roll?
Yeah, hold on. There we go. I almost forgot to put in the, there we go.
Yeah, no, you get a message through.
Wake up now.
Yeah, Leroy, you just snap awake.
What the hell is going on?
Somebody literally shouted in your ear.
Yeah. Door open. Need you. And
I
I'll cut the
immediately go for my gun and try and figure out what's happening.
I cut the link after I say door open.
I still get my gun, but then holding it on with one hand while I open up the door. I'm like, what?
I heard something. You're the stealthiest of the group. I need you to go check it out. I'll whisper. And then I'll just give them basically the idea of what I heard and where I heard it go.
Hey, I take off my robes, so I'm just in my cameline armor.
So I'm just wearing nothing.
Okay, so
No,
you sleep. See, I just want to say you sleep in full gear. That's strange. That's very, very strange.
Well, probably would, given that we're in a gunrunner's house, and what I would consider to be hostile territory. I would not take my armor off.
Okay,
I'll be
fair-
uncomfortable for a little bit, and I would be fine with that.
Okay, fair enough.
If you need me to go with you in case you get hit, just I can, but I'm not stealthy. I'm gonna tell you that now. Other than erasing mines, I'm not stealthy.
Come into contact with my mind like once every 5 minutes or so.
Alright, just don't resist.
Like,
Bearing in mind your ability, does it have a range?
It does. It's 20 times my psi rating.
Okay, so that's what
20 meters.
20. Oh, you got sorry. One.
I can put it up to psi rating 2. Other than that, I have to push it.
Oh, you can put it up to 40 meters. Okay, that can cover most of the mana.
Yeah, and as long as I'm aware of him, I can do it.
Yeah, you have to. As long as he doesn't go to the far side of the mana, you can pretty much do it from this side.
Yeah.
But not from your room. That's the issue. There is
Yeah.
a scale, so.
okay, I roll stealth with, what is that, 3 or 4 degrees of success.
Okay. Give me an awareness test as well, please.
Yeah, that is the kicker, isn't it? Can I use my Auspex?
Sure. Or you can give me an intelligence test, a straight intelligence. I should have said that as well.
Would
Awareness.
the Auspex help with the intelligence test?
Yeah, sure. Actually, kind of does. You are sure there are guards posted outside your room, but there's not
But they're
any more.
gone now.
They are gone.
How gone?
Okay.
Are they like gone from this mortal plane or just gone from outside of our door?
You can't tell because it's A, dark, and B, you haven't really searched. You know, this is the thing, you know they're gone.
Okay, I use my Vox speed to wake up the other guys. I'm like, guys, the guards are gone.
There was you're sure there was one posted at each corner of this hall? So, one next to your door and one next to Six's and Alice's door. There was also one posted at the end of here. And pretty sure there's one posted by here. You cannot see any 4 of them.
Use my Vox speed and I Vox the other guys and I say there were guards here, they're gone now, we heard something go by the doors, I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna go check it out. But get yourselves ready, and if I Vox you, get ready to go out. I don't know what this is yet, but just be on your toes.
Okay. Hugh gets up and gets ready.
I'm going to. I'll have my las gun on my hip, but I'm not gonna have it ready because I don't need it.
Okay. Are you going back to your room as well, Alice?
Unless someone wants me to sit with them in their room, then yeah.
The reason why I'm asking is because of your range of telepathy.
Oh, yeah. In that case, actually, I'll.
Yeah.
If Leroy doesn't mind, I'll stay in his room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, yeah. I'll stay in Leroy's.
It's actually important that I know where you are because of your telepathy. Mystery. Oh, Isabel, Blorg, and Sixes. Do you get up and get ready?
Here's my question, right? Is there a electrical outlet in my room?
Yes.
Okay, I do not need to sleep then.
Okay, fair enough. So you are up and ready.
Yep.
Give me another awareness test.
I just put myself in as a charge.
Fair enough. Give me another awareness test.
Who is that for?
Heresy.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
You have a 50-50 chance. I'm assuming you're working on the for every 7 you're gonna get at least 1 policy?
Yeah, sure.
Fair enough. Blorg and Isabel, do you both get up and get ready?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Spartan? Okay, cool. Leroy, where do you go?
There's commotion going on.
So, the only thing we've heard, like, I know the vague direction that the footsteps went off in.
Yep, sort of this way.
So, I'm gonna stealthily follow along.
Yeah.
to a
So the footsteps went along this corridor here, which I'm pointing, and then into this room. into the dining room.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in there.
Okay. There are no obvious signs of anyone in here.
Should I roll awareness or no?
No, you roll survival, actually.
Huh.
For you are tracking.
Ah, alright, that makes
Well,
sense.
you were attempting to track anyway.
Nope.
Nope. There are no obvious signs. However, you do find the 4 guards. Well, you find 3 of the guards, actually. They are passed out. They're just sort of slumped in the middle of the room.
That's not good.
I go up while they're passed out.
They are awake. Do you have Medicare?
I do.
Just give me a Medicare test. Oh wait, you've got trade chemist as well, don't you?
Yeah. But they're
Uh,
both trained to the same level, so it's all the same.
Oh, okay, fair enough. No, I was going to say, with both of them, you can tell, for you've done this to people, they are knocked out by Obscura.
Oh wow. I tell everybody on the Vox beats this.
Mhm.
Well, in that case, I rifle through their pockets and see what I can find.
General house raid, like general underhiver stuff. Tats.
Okay, they don't have anything, like, suspicious or... okay.
I mean, they have
Around
like...
me, would I remember what they were?
What was that?
So the rooms around me, would I remember what they were?
Yes, you would.
So, hold on. Is this the rooms? Like, there's this hallway which leads out, right?
Yes.
And then there's this staircase, right?
That's not staircase.
Oh, so there's only one exit?
Yes. It's just this exit.
Okay, so... one of the people that can just stand quietly to go stand by this exit,
Over here.
you search the rooms in this section of it. We'll just cordon it off and go in room by room. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go out and look at the chapel.
Okay. Who wishes to stand and who wishes to search the rooms?
I will search the room.
Okay, you are searching rooms.
Gotta pass away to take eventually, right?
Yeah. Who's standing?
I'm not stealthy, so.
So you're
I mean, you
searching
just have to stand still. You don't even have to do anything stealthy, like...
Okay, so you don't want someone just sitting there, like, hiding?
No, because, like, honestly, if they see you or run into you at this point, like, that's fine, because we have them cordoned off in this room.
Yeah, alright.
So, like,
Yeah, then
don't
I'll
stand so that people outside of these cordoned off rooms can see you, like in the hallway and whatnot. This blocked off section of rooms.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. He's
Alright.
He sort of stands by the doorway there, with the door open enough.
I'd also like to make a quick Synescience. See if there's if the warp's been disturbed at all.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Any bonuses?
Just give me a straight roll. Yeah, sort of, as you near the guys, one of their... You sort of just, like, probing around to see if there's anything you know. You sort of, like, get a strange, like, dream from one of them. It's very odd. Normally Obscura puts you into a dream-like state. However, one of them seems to be having a nightmare.
I'll telepathically link to for someone to take my spot real quick. Whoever that is. It doesn't matter who. I'm gonna go link. Try to telepathically link with this guy.
Okay. He will oppose you. I assume anyone can stand at the door if they wish.
Yeah.
I think Blorg is a good bouncer.
Blorg.
It's basically what this job is.
Yeah.
Stand there. Do not let people pass.
While this is happening, I'm just going around, but we can do with that
Oh
later.
jeez, they got like atrocious willpower. Roll me willpower.
Yep. I'm a fate point that.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So you access their recent memories, and it's strange. For the briefest moment, well, there's two things that come across their mind. The first is a servitor just sort of trundling around. These are both recent memories, sort of within the last hour.
Yeah.
And the first is a servitor trundling around. It seems to be a security servitor. The guard takes no notice of this until it stops just out of sight. The guard looks a bit confused. He sort of walks up to it, and then things go blurry. He then wakes up. Things go blurry. His memory is very, very blurred, but it's something very large running past, like the size of Blorg, but much, much spindlier.
That's terrifying.
Thunderman.
And for a
Shit, we're
split
out.
second, he seems to be in the floor of this room, sort of like lying there. And for a split second, he sees the shadow going across and out.
Right. Is the shadow the same large spindly figure?
Yeah. This is the shadow is the large spindly figure. He sort of
Right.
darts across the room and out the way the road's going.
Wait, I'm there. What happens with me?
This is a memory.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm accessing the guy that's having a nightmare's memories.
Yes.
Like I'm shifting through it like a file.
Yeah. From what you guess is that the obscura that he was dosed with is very is probably weak, or was rather lucky in resisting it, and so he keeps vaguely he's woken up. He seems to be waking up and passing out back out repeatedly.
Right. I'll let Borg know that so that he can microbeat it so that I don't have to make another telepathic link, and I'll cut it.
Okay, Leroy, you look over the chapel. Everything seems dark in the chapel. There are the shapes of the once beautiful gowns and decorations now look all like rather sinister in the darkness. Instead of bright reds and blues, they are dark purples and blacks. And with the microbead message coming through your ear, you suddenly feel an edge from it. It could whatever that thing was could easily hide in that. There's so much stuff about that it's an easy hiding spot.
Say, guys, once you finish up clearing those rooms, let's advance and check the chapel.
There are still guards, sort of. There's one guard slumped against the door at the front entrance. There's a little guard. There's a guard by here. There's also 3 guards by here.
So, when they were dosed, did I see what the puncture marks were?
A simple puncture mark. Like from ejector.
Huh. Range. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of look through the scope of my rifle and just very minutely survey everything in the chapel.
Yeah, give me an awareness test. I need recruiting music for this.
Are there any modifiers to the test for, like, taking my time or anything like that?
Minus 10, because it's actually quite dark.
Would an Auspex help?
It would.
Okay.
But it's still minus 10. There is a lot of stuff. And a lot
Oh
of
my
hiding
god,
spots.
so many 77s, 80s, all that business. Well, nope, everything looks good in this creepy chapel full of some sort of lanky vampire creature.
Oh man.
Lanky
I got you all on so much edge now. Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, no, you don't see anything.
Well, since everything looks good, I'm just gonna, like, walk closer and, while stealthily, kind of pat around and see what I see here.
You're on a balcony over the chapel.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'll go check this guard and then go down there.
Same signs.
There you go.
You want to drag all the guards back to where it's safe?
I kind of don't want to make any noise right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go into the chapel.
They're not dead right now. Things immediately, like, eating them, so they'll probably be okay for a little bit.
But what if they all rise as vampires?
Well, then I'm gonna shoot them in the head.
The shooting
Vampires?
vampires in the head kill them.
If they don't have a head, they can't bite you.
That is true.
We'll just throw them out in the sunlight after we shoot them in the face. They're not gonna regenerate super quickly, right? Or I'll just light them on fire. It's whatever comes first. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Blue,
that's
you're
what I'm
watching
doing. I
Century
check this guy, and then I'm gonna head down and search over the chapel more closely.
Okay. You maybe give me another awareness check to search the chapel. Blue, can you also give me an awareness check?
I sure can.
6 is an Isabel. I assume you're sweeping the rooms.
Unfortunately, I can't pass it.
You do not see anything from sweeping the rooms. Yeah, you sort of sweep the chapel. As you sort of get to the back of the chapel and check behind the sort of shrine to the Emperor, you see a bit of movement from the corner of your eye. It's back in the main hall.
Okay, then I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, also, I voxed it into other people. I'd say movement in the main hall.
Yep. You go back into the main hall. The body is gone.
I say whatever it was just took one of the bodies.
Nom, 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 nom.
See if there's signs of where it was dragged to.
Survivor?
Oh, also, it only could have gone out the front of the house right here.
No, because you're actually on this map.
Oh.
Being downstairs means you are actually on the lower floor.
Okay.
I don't know why I drew it on the upper floor. 6s. 6s has a moment.
6 is actually the thing we're looking for. Shoot him.
So many 70s.
Nope, you can't see any sign of it.
I say movement.
So yeah.
I'm gonna link with Leroy again,
Okay.
if he allows me, and I'm gonna try to read his memories to see if I can't cross-reference what I saw from the guy's thoughts to what he's the forms he's seen.
Sure. Give me a roll.
I mean,
Just because this could cause problems with the wall.
yeah. Psychic phenomena.
Put a demon into my mind, please.
I'm not even gonna rule that out as a possibility now because of how bad it's been. Alright. I don't have to cast at my full psi power, so that gives me a +10.
Yep, sure. As I fall asleep.
Ah, shit! I'm gonna fate point that again.
He would have failed that, so you could.
Yeah,
no,
he would have counted as critically failing.
He effectively rolled 100 if he allows you. So yeah, you're not sure. He didn't get a very good look at it. It was simply a shape. Although, and bearing in mind that he is smaller, you can't tell if it was a large shape or a smaller shape.
Everything is a large shape to him, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's the issue.
And with that, I just relinquish. There's nothing in there that I need. I'm not even gonna try to push.
Fair enough. What do you guys wish to do now?
If the rooms have all been cleared, has the rooms been checked yet?
This side of the building, yes.
Alright.
The upper side where you're sleeping, and Six is spazzing out, has all been swept.
Alright. I'll tell Blord that I'm gonna go check downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check like in here.
Ah, fly. Sorry.
Blorg will just kind of nod and try and follow.
Okay, cool. You go into the main grand hall. It's empty.
Right. I want to see if the thing darted in here.
Fair enough. Give me a awareness test. What is Isabel doing at this point?
Taking a nap.
Well, I mean, everyone's pretty much got everything covered. I don't know what else I could provide.
You could, let Kara know.
But who?
Kara?
Oh, that's a good idea. You can do it.
Oh yeah.
The person you're currently working for?
Right.
Unless this is all some devious plan by her.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. That's why I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go let Kara know, because we don't know who's suspect here.
We have nothing to provide her, but yeah, let's bother her.
Plus, Leroy is sneaking about, so I didn't think we would want to like, hey, by the way, you might want to wake up.
You find a subless lying in the middle of the floor.
I'm gonna use the shit out of that. I'm gonna pick it up.
You note that
It's
the
a
guards have
trap.
been carrying the guards have been carrying sublasses.
Oh. It's still a trap, but not necessarily for you.
Yes.
Fuck it. He'll get his gun back when he asks.
Fair enough. You pick it up.
And I'm gonna hide it in the back of my cloak.
Yeah, you hide it in your cloak. So Isabel, are you going to go to this side of the manor?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an awareness test.
Kiddo. Here comes another 80 or 90.
Oh, also, in case this comes into play, I have sin skin, so I'm also immune to like heat vision and all that stuff as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we please let that one pass? That's close as fuck. That's close to wherever.
Yeah, no, I'll allow that. There are 2 servitors outside of Carla's room, deactivated.
What?
Yeah, they're both deactivated. You also spot something else. The door of Maris's room is slightly ajar.
I will cautiously approach that.
You cautiously approach it.
Wait,
It's
am I
still,
nearby you?
Little more cautious than that.
it's still slightly ajar.
Yes. And then try to peek into the room.
Yes, you peek into the room. Pushing the door open. It is a messy teenager's room. There's clothes on the floor, posters on the wall. There's no body in the bed, however. The sheets have been thrown aside.
Don't touch the sheets or any of the clothes. You don't know what this kid is like. Just saying.
Can I do a scrutiny?
You may.
Alright. Scrutiny. Oh!
Yes.
Hey! A successful roll! Finally.
The bathroom door is open, so he's not in the bathroom.
Bathroom door open, but nobody's in there.
Yeah, nobody's in there. So he's not like he's just gone to the bathroom. You notice something else as well, just quickly glancing. There's a few things that have been knocked off the desk. Like beer cans have been knocked off the desk, and one of them is slightly pooling.
Do they have a feline head in the house?
A feeling is?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So then, all likelihood, this was a struggle.
Quite possibly.
Well, that's why I rolled the scrutiny check.
You can't tell immediately if it's a struggle. Something's definitely disturbed the desk tonight, recently, sort of within the last hour. The beer can has definitely pooled on the floor, but It's just left a damp mark. It's sort of like it's no longer leaking, if that makes sense. It's just left a damp mark.
Right.
As I said, the sheets on the bed have been thrown aside and not any cared for. There's no one else in the room or anything.
Is there a sign of exit, like an exit, like they left, like where they could have left?
The only way they could have entered the room is the exited the room is the way you entered. Actually, you could actually leave it. I just realised there's 2 doors in this room. That's really strange.
I noticed that.
Ignore these back doors then. These don't make sense.
Yeah, they're like two-way bathrooms apparently.
Yeah, that's just weird. Yeah, no. Just ignore those.
Okay.
They are not things.
Right. It's a little suspicious that the door would be open ever so slightly ajar.
Yes. As you sort of like, you're like, that's slightly odd. You look at it. It seems you actually noticed that one of the beer cans has actually rolled into the doorway. But whoever closed it had incredibly good strength because the beer can is now flattened.
He's one of those douchebag kids.
I mean, not that incredible strength. I could probably
Are
flatten
we talking about
the
like
can by turning it.
strong for a human, or perhaps an abhuman?
Possibly. It's certainly not like a normal person just closing a door. It's like somebody's put strength into it. But obviously, whoever didn't realise that there was something in the doorway, preventing the door from closing. They simply like closed the door with the beer can in, crushed it. However, didn't like make sure the door was closed. Hence why it opened slightly.
Right.
Whose room is this now?
Maris.
Ah.
I shall put a green box around it, as this is now a crime scene.
Okay, we definitely need to check the Magos biologist's room.
We now have reason to believe. We have we basically can now. We can tell Carl what's up.
Well, you wouldn't, but I know what's going on in here.
Well, yeah.
So, am I seeing anything else on the bottom floor?
Nope.
I go wander around.
You see, as you enter the parlour, there's actually a guard in here. It's like, hey, wait, what are you doing here?
To come with me.
What?
Actually, no. First, I look at the guard and I like kind of scrutinize him to make sure that he's real normal guard.
He is indeed a real normal guard.
Okay, I say yeah. So you, because whatever is doing this is stealthy as fuck. But yeah, all your friends have been drugged, and then some of their bodies have been taken. We have no idea what's happening. Do not make any noise. Come with me. We're coordinating in a central location.
What?
Shh.
Okay.
Alright.
He eyes you up very suspiciously.
I'm like, look. Me right now. But yeah, let's go around and try and find some of your other guard friends, and then you can at the very least telling you a lie. So on this floor, where else are they?
There should be some in the main hall, this side of the hall. There isn't. There should be
Okay,
in
I
some
say
of this room.
wait here, and then I go and check out this hall.
Yeah, that side of the parlour, it's empty. No guards.
So I come back and I tell the guy that, and I'm like, see, I told you they're gone.
Okay. What am I meant to do about it? Like,
okay, I mean, you can stay here and, like, get, fucking eaten by whatever is doing this. I was trying to save you, but...
No. Like,
I mean, I don't really know you, so...
Yeah, like, I'm not... I don't want to just stay here.
Oh, okay, so then, how about do the thing that I asked you to do? How about that, then?
Okay, coordinating, sure.
I'm here.
Right. He goes into the main hall.
Okay. We're gonna gather up all the guys that we can. How about people outside?
Yeah, there's a few guys outside. Has anyone checked on Miss Carla?
That's probably a good idea.
He's like, okay, cool. I'll get a few guys from outside. Check the front half of the hall.
Wait, do you guys not have radios?
Nope.
We have some.
Oh wait, them.
What's this radio you speak of?
I mean, she's willing to hire all these guys, but she doesn't give you basic equipment necessary for sentry duty.
Look, there's a lot of extra hands on hand at the moment. We're not all fully equipped yet. She kind of had a bit of a paranoid moment yesterday.
Okay, so, see, what are you supposed to do in that event?
Shout, get people's attention, fire my gun off and make a lot of noise.
How loud are last weapons?
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, he steps outside, just fires a quick burst off, just literally like into the air. It's not particularly loud, but it's a big bright light. He's like, several of the guards around the door like, move in. It's like, like, shockingly, making lots of noise is a really good alarm system.
Alright.
How do you alarm people? I shoot my gun.
I said, there's been a security breach. Something has been drugging the guards. Something took at least one of them after they were drugged. A report of some sort of weird, spindly creature. No idea what it was. And, yeah, let's go secure the children and Kara.
Okay. You move upstairs.
And the Magos biologist.
There was
Also,
one in the front
deal
half
very
of this room as well.
carefully with the Magos biologist if you come into contact with him, because he's under a lot of suspicion right now.
They all look very strange. It's like, very well. Yep. They move up. They immediately go and secure the room. They sort of move into the hall with Isabel. Miss Carr! Miss Carr! She comes, like, looking a bit groggy, but she's like got a bolt pistol in her hand. Yes? It's 3 AM. It's better be worth it.
What room is she in?
Yes.
Room 13.
Okay.
There's some kind of creature, man, we have no idea what it is on the loose within the premise. Drugged several of your guards, and seems to have abducted at least one of them. We don't know what it is. So, we need you to be with us for your own protection for at least the foreseeable future. Also, do we know about Maros being missing yet?
You'd see Isabel. Or Isabel coming out of Mars's room.
Yes. Mara's not here. It looks like somebody had broken into the room and took Mara.
Going to the Magos biologist's room where we secure Catherine.
Got it.
Good idea. Assuming she's still in there, of course.
Yep, you check. She comes out. She's looking very groggy.
So the guards can
what
be
time is
on bodyguard duty.
They will happily be on bodyguard duty. After a few minutes, more start piling in, sort of from outside. Two of them stayed by the entrance to make sure, sort of like coordinates. You go to the Magos biologist room. Do you knock on the door?
Of course.
Yeah, very insistently and loudly. Actually, I would ask if Lord.
That would be me then. Blorg will knock on the door quite loudly and aggressively. Hopefully not enough to like break it off its hinges, but like, you know, loud enough that we're like where the door should be shaking in its frame.
Yeah, you feel like it should be shaking its frame. However, it's very sturdy. The Magos opens the door a few moments later and says, yes, I heard gunshots.
We need to check your lab. I don't mean to be rude, but you're under quite a great deal of suspicion right now. There's some kind of creature loose within the compound.
Whoa.
Specialty.
Let's not go blaming the gentleman Majors here.
I haven't done anything.
I feel like this is quite reasonable.
Very well.
We
You
know
insist
that
that
some
I am a
kind of
suspect?
construct creature
You don't know if it's a construct. It was
Drugging
simply
off the guard after
spindly.
drugging multiple other ones?
I'll spend literally the whole time they're doing this apologising to the Majors.
Very well. Sixes, you can't do anything but apologise to the Majors. He steps aside. He's like, very well. He like puts some coffee on. He only offers it to sixes. The rest of you, do you want to give me awareness tests?
I'm down here trying to check the kitchen and stuff. I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Oh, kitchen is empty.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, there's nothing of note.
Oh, he doesn't eat food.
Alright, then I'll catch up with the group.
Haha, no, that's a mighty two.
Dear God, I don't think I've passed a single test this entire session
Leroy!
yet.
My dude!
There we go.
Here comes mine.
So I think that's 5 degrees of success.
I think it. Yeah. 6, actually.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Leroy, you notice there is a secret safe in the wall. However, it's just a safe, and really acting it now would probably draw a lot of attention. It's certainly not big enough. It's probably only like a foot by a foot at most.
I mean, he could probably only store 4 feet in there.
Yeah. Like, there's no way he's going to hide the spindly creature, or like 5 or 6 missing bodies.
Does he have a blender in this room?
He does not.
Maybe he blended them and stores them in liquid form.
He actually like makes Vox videos. Some kind of like he's the 40k equivalent of Does It Blend?
Yeah.
So in this room, does he have all of the servitors that he's working on?
He's got 1 or 2.
Where do you keep all the servitors that you work on a facility for them?
Servitors that are not in service are kept in or in recharge are kept in the basement in their charging pit. If they're not in full maintenance.
Yeah, let's go down there right now.
Very well. He turns. He walks out.
And then Kara's room is a safe room, right?
Yeah, Kara's room is a safe room as... yeah. Catherine has been pulled into Kara's room, and Kara has sealed the door of her room again. It's
Okay,
effectively a panic room. And she's decided that... Nathan, her eldest son, is not on the premise at the moment.
Okay.
He's out.
Let's drag these 3 guards back that were drugged over here to the safe room too, if we can.
Yeah, they are dragged in. At this point there are a number of
Alright,
guards
let's all
milling
go
about.
down to the base.
There are like a number of guards milling about everywhere. But they're sort of like, they're not quite sure what they're doing anymore, so they're just sort of like standing about, milling about, like not really doing much. Just like...
I say, stick with a buddy, don't get separated, we have no idea what we're dealing with.
Yeah, there's just like... It's sort of a case of like, if you want to move with like more than one person, it's like, oh my gosh, just get out the way, get out the way.
How far away are we from our own manor?
From your own manor?
Yes.
You're a few hours, probably. Maybe 2 or 3 hours drive.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, I was just wondering if we could call for reinforcements.
I mean, you could.
But they wouldn't arrive for a few hours.
No, they wouldn't arrive until like... Yeah. They probably would arrive first thing in the morning.
I will approach Kara once they've finished searching the Major's room and ask her if she would like reinforcements.
She opens the door, lets you in. It's like, so she can talk properly, not like shouting over a flipping Vox communication. Closes the room. Currently there's 3 people in this room. Herself, her young... Oh, apart from the 3 knocked out. There's herself, her single daughter, Catherine, who is sort of sitting on a chair, drinking some recaf, like looking awful. And then there's 1 security guard. This security guard is the only one you've noticed in full gear, like full proper actual armor.
Okay.
Actually, no, there would be 2, because there would be one's in full like proper armor and looks quite like tidy armor, sort of like well painted, like a bodyguard sort. The other one is in much rougher.
Sort of like a mercenary.
Yeah, more like a mercenary. But you actually no, you wouldn't have seen him come in. Never mind. The mercenary like looks at you oddly. The mercenary like one. He's like, but yes. I was like, yes, you said something about reinforcements.
We could have a couple of armed, armoured and trained soldiers here in a couple of hours, if you think the situation may require it.
I do. The mercenary goes, I would suggest... she raises her hand, just not even looking at him. It's like, I think it would be for the best if we had additional help in this matter. Would you not agree? It seems even your hand-picked choice and additional security measures have not prevented my second twin getting kidnapped. And the mercenary-like one, who you guess is probably more of the chief of security.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is like, very well. I shall... Fine, whatever. Ugh. He just like dismissively raises his hand. This only sixes only in this room.
Oh, I thought like the door was open and.
No, she let sixes in. She didn't want to shout over a Vox unit. Oh. But if anyone else wanted to nip in at the same time, they could.
Alright, in that case, with her permission, I will request a detachment of several, maybe like 10 Veritas troops.
Okay. Who are you speaking to get these?
Deadlight. Or Eric, sorry.
You speak to the GM. Very well. Have you met Eric actually?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? You did talk to her briefly. I think. No, you didn't. What?
Didn't I?
No.
Not in Manor.
Where did you talk to her then?
I swear it was at the start of this game, or am I misremembering?
No, you talked to your throne agent at the start of this campaign. Oh yeah, you probably met her brief. Yeah, you probably do. You know of her. I mean, there's a tech priest wearing like full combat gear kind of stands out, especially one with purple hair. Yeah, but yeah. She requests. She's like, very well. Would you like me there as well, perhaps? Sixes.
What do you mean? What do you mean, her there?
Myself present.
Awkward silence is awkward.
Okay, I think he kind of went AWOL. I don't know. Blorg will recommend that they stay in the safe room, and then Blorg will also offer to stay in the safe room as the current security has not worked. He will stay to help protect them in the safe room in case anything goes wrong.
Karen nods. It's very well. Thank you, Mr.
I'm gonna go check out the basement. Who else is gonna come with me?
I'm coming with you.
Okay. Isabel, where are you going?
Yeah, I'll go check out the basement.
Okay. The three of you go to the basement. Next session I shall get...
Magoswell just coming with us, right?
Yeah, he's leading you. He leads you straight into the basement. All the servitors are there.
Okay, I offer a description for
well,
what we
all the
have.
servitors that should be there. There's a few that are missing, which he explains are on positions. Like, there's some that are actually positioned. Most of the servitors down here are not guard servitors, they are actually, sort of, like, utility servitors. So, robotic butlers, gardeners.
I'm gonna look at the Magos now that we're somewhat alone. Magos, how many servitors do you have that are defense capable? You know, the type that would be security.
Kara does not like them, but she does keep a few on hand. I believe there's only 4 or 5? Yes, 5 total. No, 4. 2 here and 2 at the room.
whenever we get the chance, next, shut them down.
Very well.
I have reason to believe that one of them might be doing this.
Very well, I can shut them down and lock their storage cells if you wish.
And if you
He seems very, like, annoyed at you guys for accusing him.
Alice didn't accuse him.
Or of the sort of being accused.
Yeah.
Like, even the implication that it's his fault, like, through his servitors, he does not appreciate.
And if you
I say tech priest, be reasonable. Surely you have all to appreciate logic.
I am a
Some sort of
Magos, not a tech
creature.
priest.
Well, forgive me, I'm uninitiated in your order. To me, it's all the same. Now, if we have some sort of strange creature, it's clearly highly capable. It's knocked out several guards using an injector rather than any sort of natural thing, so it seems to be something engineered. It's clearly not normal human. Magos biologist on hand, who has just told us recently that one of his servitors went AWOL.
Okay, that was a minor misunderstanding. I feel like you're putting much too much blame on the good Majors here.
That servitor that went AWOL was a guardling servitor, if you must know.
Alice is gonna win.
Not a security one. And my security ones do not even have injectors.
Oh, deadlight.
Yes?
Sorry, I went offline. Well, how did that conversation finish?
What conversation? Oh, the one with Kara.
Yeah.
Arix asked if you wanted her there as well.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cool. She's like, very well. The mana can secure itself, and there's enough throne agents here to actually deal with stuff.
Nice.
I am a combat tech priest, not a flipping sentry. As several people who've actually played with Arix know.
I love how someone put Six's room on my room.
Hey, 9.
Yeah, we're gonna fight over that later.
That is actually... Okay,
for
fine,
now,
it does-
Alice is
Yeah,
gonna
the
just interrupt them when they're talk about it could be the Garden Servitor, and this is what we're accusing. I'm just gonna wave it and like, do the Servitors have memory banks?
yes, they do. If you wish to access them,
But
you'd have to
I
get
end
your
the
tech priest.
conversation. I end the conversation by saying, look, you can be upset if you want, but no reasonable person would rule out the possibility.
Then clearly you are not a reasonable person.
So, an inventory of all the servitors that are here. And in the meantime, did you have any side projects, let's say, that you were working on?
If I did, you would not understand them.
Okay, would they happen to be like large sort of constructs?
No. Not even in
Anything
the
that might be
slightest.
capable of something like this?
No, not even in the slightest.
So, here and your lab upstairs, is that the only place where these things are kept on hand?
Here, in the lab upstairs, and there is a small workshop at the end of the guard barracks which maintains the vehicles, and I believe that is where the damaged servitors are kept.
I feel like we should stop bothering the poor Major.
The Majos is getting rather annoyed at this point. He's like, look, if you wish, I can give you some. I will talk to your tech priest about this, not to some uneducated individual such as yourself.
Oh, well then here, let me step back and you can talk to him all you like.
I'm
He
so
immediately-
sorry, Majors.
Yeah, he just like reels off a bunch of insults at Leroy, but all in tech binary.
I just repeat random numbers.
I agree with him in binary.
Alice is going to nudge Leroy. Just leave. You're making things more difficult. Wait for us
but
at the top of the stairs.
The Magos is willing to let you access the databanks. He's also willing to lock down the security servitors. You give me a tech use roll, Harrison.
Okey-dokes. Nope.
Do you have any normal bonuses?
No.
Well, You sort of look over the servitors, and you're pretty sure they don't have like injectors or anything.
Hmm.
Could I look around the room to see if there's anything like hidden compartments or anything like that?
You can give me an awareness test if you like. I mean, it's kind of like a glorified cupboard.
Yeah.
It's like a cupboard with lots of tiny cupboards in it.
Any skeletons in here?
You notice there's a servitor that's completely defunct in the corner and it's rotten to a skeleton.
Hmm.
He's like, oh yes, that was with the property, I haven't touched it. I keep meaning to clear it out, but it's...
I mean, every house has got skeletons in the cupboard, right?
Yes.
Did I see anything?
Is that some sort of metaphor or something?
No, I mean, like, every house, mandated by Imperial law.
Oh, very well. That's probably why it doesn't bother me. I'm sure if I cleared it out, Cara would just put another one there, so... Oh well. Yeah, no, you don't notice anything.
No, nothing.
Even with
No,
my
you notice, actually, you notice one of the gardening servitors is new.
Is what?
One of the gardening servitors is new. But that's about it.
Oh, I asked him about the new gardening servitor. I say, what happened to the old one? How's you
Nothing.
bringing this new one?
Well, aside from the one going haywire, nothing. This was installed before that one went haywire. This one was some undesirable that Carla wished to dispose of.
Has servitors going haywire happened a lot on the premises, or is this a one-off incident?
This appears to be a one-off incident.
Alice is gonna leave the basement and try to pull Leroy with her.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna tell Leroy that if this thing is still snooping around and going after certain people, that tomorrow night I want him to post up somewhere. Of course, we're gonna inform other people of this like later on, but like right now, I just wanna see what he thinks. Basically, I'm gonna say that we're gonna use me as bait. We're gonna try to see if we can't get this spindly thing to go after me. With him set up in a spot that he can watch over.
Yeah, that sounds good, but I would say, like, Catherine might be better bait.
Yeah, if
we're protecting his bait. That always works. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, is anyone else doing anything tonight before the morning?
Yeah, I just want Leroy to help me look for a spot.
I was gonna
If no one else...
take a look over at the last servitor place by the guard shed.
Is anyone looking at security camera footage?
No.
I want to go do
But that's something I will do next session.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything, like, you got like 3 hours where like, you're trying to make, it's more of a case of locking down things than like, investigating. Because that works really, really well, because any PCs that come in next week can come in with those group.
Oh, cool.
And I can also have Arax around as well, because I love my tech priest.
Yeah, I think Isabel's going to help further the lockdown.
Yeah, I'm assuming people are just sorting things as opposed to like investigating things.
Yeah.
Like the Veritas Last are very good at locking down things. And if not, if not, I was going to say if not leveling it. If they can't lock it down, it just gets leveled. As they've got way too many explosives. I need to make a proper stats line for them. Anyway, you go to the. It's more of a garage than a it's more of a garage than a workshop. But there is a servitor. There's a small cupboard where there is some tools and a servitor slumped over it desk.
What kind of tools?
Repair tools.
No, there's
Not
nothing
combi
like-
tools.
Damn, I was gonna try to snatch one for 60.
Yeah, but it's just a damaged gardening servitor.
I want to examine it just to see if it's got any injector or anything.
Nope.
No? Alright.
It's got a spider in it.
I light it on fire. No,
I think that's a good place to wrap up. Sort of the lockdown, you lock things down. In the morning, PCs, Arax, and a squad of Veritas Last troopers will arrive. So yeah.
Right. I enjoyed the session. it was a lot more laid back, but got to love those mysteries.
Yeah, I
I'm not sure if
wanted
that is a butler, but I bet he did it.
the valet, head valet. That's the person.
Yeah, valet did it.
Yeah. He was too mean to those enforcers early on.
Yeah.
That's what's giving him away.
I wanted something a bit different because I was like, oh god, why do you have to pick these straight away? Like, we've done 2 sessions of like run gun, blam blam, and I thought, ooh, why don't we have a nice murder mystery?
But you can't have anything nice.
Yeah,
Hopefully no one's been murdered though.
well, it's sort of a nice mystery. You know what I mean? Sort of like, you're in a manor, there's only so much they can do, so many places they can go, only so many suspects, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I quite like that, it was quite nice. It's very much laid back, but it's also a nice change of pace.
It's a good thing we didn't have combat, because I only have 1 combat skill, and I'm rather shit at shooting and stabbing, so...
Yeah, well, I wanted something that wasn't like combat heavy like the last 2 sessions, so...
Oh, this microphone pot filter smells so nice.
I should end the stream on just that. XP and player vote.
Ooh. Well, we got in. We managed to establish contact. We have suspects. We've secured somewhat the trust of Kara.
Yep.
And we managed to avoid getting knocked out and poisoned by whatever the hell that thing was.
So, guess in, suspects, Kara's good books.
And I found that secret safe.
Well, you haven't investigated it yet, so...
But we found it.
You found it, yes, that's true. Kara... yeah, guess in, suspects, Kara's good books, 100, 100, 100. And draw play. I mean, the suspect list wasn't going to be extensive, but... Yeah, next week I'll try and do, like, the guardhouse map and some other places. If people have good...
Who is in people's suspect list, just out of interest? I don't think it's the Majors.
My suspect list is either the Magos or Catherine.
Do you know what's quite handy? Is on your character sheet, if you open it up, there is a tab named Journal. You can put your information down there. I suggest you do that, because next week you'll need to remember it.
Yep.
And it'll be quite good, because I won't need to summarise anything, for you will have to tell the other players. If we join... hopefully Grey will be back next week, as will Mittens.
Yeah, it'd
That'd be
be
quite
nice to have our face back.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have your faces.
One of our
Whoa!
faces back.
I did pretty good at face things.
Filthy mutant.
Yes.
I am going to light you on fire. And
What is quite funny is Mittens is also a face psyker.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is actually.
Shit, if I would have known that.
But he doesn't. He's not an obvious face psyker. That's the thing.
Is he
Yeah.
sanctioned?
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's
And you don't. And you don't know about it either. He has not informed you.
I could probably figure that out.
You probably could. But yeah, he's like a smug noble, which is quite nice.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna root this motherfucker out.
It's kind of a shame he wasn't here because I think this would have been a session he enjoyed very much.
That's why I try to play myself up as a noble. I was like, well, nobles only like other nobles, so if I make her think I'm a noble, maybe she'll be nicer to me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Well, I had the
Any
rap-
feedback from me?
I've also succeeded with all of my face rolls as well. That's the one thing I seem to be able to do.
Oh yeah, face rolls was the only thing that that did anything.
Okay, people, vote.
Ooh.
I'll give it to sixes.
Okay, 1 6.
Yeah, I'll give one to Leroy.
Also Leroy.
I also vote Leroy.
There you go.
Try to go over what happened.
Um,
Psyker who got in with Kara.
Alice. So, Leroy, you get 50 extra XP.
Hey.
Hey.
I shall now put at Suicide Cell 300 XP. Now, I believe we agreed it was the current running total was 240, if that was correct.
Yeah, 2,700 now.
Wait, 2,700?
With that 300 we just got, but not including your 50.
Oh, okay.
Ish. I should put an ish because some people tend to have a bit more simply from being good role players. It's a nice little system. It allows people to competitively roleplay. You're still on the same side, but you are encouraged to roleplay well, for it will get you extra P.
I gotta take a rapid break before my next game, so I'll talk to you guys
same.
later.
Yeah.
See you either on Thursday or Sunday, depending on whether you're in my next game.
I shall see people later. Bye. Ending stream.
Alright.
Sorry.